Episode 16 of Real Ranked is going live right now.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Ranked. I'm Sophie, and I'm doing the introductions because Matthew is sick. So I will be Matthew's little chef, if you will, conscience. Today we're going to be ranking all 60 Disney animated movies on a tier list, which may or may not take super long, but I'm pumped. Have Matthew here next to me, and we're going to bring in Sarah right now. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Are you guys ready to get started? This is going to be a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Albert is this is our panel today.
Oh yeah. Oh. Cole is very excited. Cole, I'm very excited too. Thank you for watching and tuning in.
Yeah.
We'll see how this turns out.
Okay,
but
I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the tier list.
Are we gonna just say all the movies right now, or
we'll start from the beginning, starting with Snow White. It's a classic. It's the first ever Disney movie, and I think it holds up pretty well. I think the story is pretty basic, but it's such an iconic character. What do you guys have anything you want to say about Snow White?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and say something. Music's cool. Hi-ho. I didn't realize they spent a good 20 minutes washing their hands, and they do a washing hands song. When I was watching, I was like, what in the world? When I was rewatching most of these older movies, I'm like, the pacing is so weird from what I remember as a kid. But yeah, it's a classic. You got the evil queen with the apple, and it just lots of tropes, started lots of remaking of this movie, but it's solid.
Yeah. One thing I'll really add, because most of what I would say has already been said, I love the Seven Dwarfs. So that always makes this movie.
Who's your favorite?
Dopey.
Yeah, he's the best. Dopey's the best, yeah. I'm glad we're in agreement to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What do you guys want to rank this?
Can you go up? I forget the letters. I would be very happy if it was just on a C tier.
I put it in B, but
yeah, I was gonna say maybe lower B tier.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Too high. Oh my God.
There's gonna be more above it.
Yeah.
So much more.
All right. Moving on to Pinocchio. Sophie, let's start with you.
All right, Pinocchio. This freaked me out as a kid. But I rewatched it, and it still freaked me out because it's a really weird scene, and I'm like, what were these people on? But no, I liked it. It's got, the iconic Jiminy Cricket, another classic character. When You Wish Upon a Star, really, really great song. It's like the Disney song. Pinocchio and the Geppetto, and good characters. It's a pretty good. I like it personally better than Snow White. I think I had more fun with it, but not that much better. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Sarah?
I agree with that. Pinocchio creeps me out because it really creeps me out as a kid. I never really watched it a lot for that reason. I never particularly enjoyed it, but obviously, like you said, there's the iconic song, but that's probably the best part of the movie for me. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. When he goes to Pleasure Island, it's all very the donkeys and all that. Yeah, it's definitely really creepy. But I think I enjoyed it, going back to it sometime last year. I think when I watched it again, or maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't remember when I watched these again, but yeah, I think it was even better than I remembered, and I like it more than Snow White as well. So I would put it in B.
Yeah, I'd probably put it above Snow White. And I mean, I'd probably stick to high C, maybe low B. But if you guys are good with B, I'm fine as long as we put it
Oh,
above Snow
I
White.
was gonna put it in C tier. I don't
That's
know.
honestly, they're interchangeable for me, so it doesn't matter for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it should matter because you need to tie or break the tie, I guess.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see.
Okay. All right. Next movie is Fantasia. Sarah.
I love Fantasia. This is probably my favorite of like the early Disney movies. Um, I don't know. For some reason, it's just putting the music to the like all like the story, like the imagery and all that. I feel like a lot of the weakness of early Disney is they couldn't really get a cohesive plot. So like I feel like this format worked really well for Disney. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and it's probably my favorite from the 1940s from them.
Yeah. Fantasia is really good. I think just use some music and the animation looks really beautiful. Some really great classic like pieces, and then A Night on Bald Mountain is really iconic. Chernobog is great, and yeah, I really enjoy Fantasia.
And then the Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's da 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 da
Yeah.
da.
Yes,
Yeah, it's so good.
iconic,
It's
iconic.
iconic. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from the early years. Um, I think it's like number two when you're like before the 70s or whatever, before like the Disney Renaissance. This is one of my favorite like older
Yeah.
films.
Hmm.
I probably put I don't have anything else to say. You guys said it all. The classical music and the animation, it's just absolutely beautiful. I do have this sort of in the middle of the pack in my ranking, a little higher actually. It's like barely makes my top 20. Um, so I'd probably be fine with like a high B, low A.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where I would put it as well.
Yeah, I was gonna probably say A tier.
Okay.
You can do that for now.
Yeah, we can put it in A.
I feel comfortable with that. It deserves all the praise and love. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're gonna have so many in the A and S tier. I already know it.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
also gonna be a lot in the F tier, base at least for me.
All right. Next one.
Next one is Dumbo, and I think it's just pretty charming movie. Besides it hasn't aged super well, but I think the animation's pretty great, and yeah, Dumbo is a cute character.
Honestly, when I watched this as a kid, I thought this is how all babies were born. They were brought out and with the little sting on, and I don't know, the little bird. And I was like, Mom, look how cute. This is like one of the first Disney movies that made me cry because, man, that's so sad. That scene where the mom is taken away and she's singing to the freaking tears, man. But I really appreciate any movie that can just move me to tears that well. So that's what made it a little better for me. But it's super short. I didn't remember this movie being so
Yeah.
short. A lot of the older ones are pretty short.
Yeah.
This one went by pretty fast. I love the introduction to this movie. It stuck with me. But other than that, it's like, maybe I'll rewatch it with eventually when I have kids, if I have kids, but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember really liking it as a kid, but I hadn't really watched it a lot until I watched it like I think my sophomore year of college, and with friends, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because I just didn't remember most of it, and what I did remember was not the weird shit.
When they get drunk.
Yeah.
I forgot that's when they get drunk.
Yeah.
That's such a funny scene. Oh my god.
But yeah, like that stuff doesn't register with you when you're like a small child.
Nope.
No, that's
Over
such a
your
great
head.
animated sequence though, just like with the pink elephants and all that.
Yeah, I
With
think
bubbles and
Yeah, I think it's never been my favorite, but I understand why people like it. That's pretty much all I'll say to try and keep things shorter.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Sarah?
I'd probably put it in C tier. I personally
Okay.
like it a little bit more than Pinocchio, though.
Yeah.
I would put it under
I
Pinocchio, but
put it under Pinocchio as well. I think
Then I'm good with
it's
that.
it's a little more.
I just don't like
Pinocchio's more of a
Pinocchio.
classic. Yeah. Okay.
okay. Before we move on, just want to bring up Cole said Fantasia is S tier.
Which one?
Hey.
2000 or 1920? All right.
All right, moving on to Bambi.
This one actually, when I rewatched it, surprised me, because it was so cute. I mean, very sad because that horrific thing that happens when Bambi's mom gets shot in the face. To put it delicately. But the music is cute. Bambi's cute. It's nothing really special. But it's nice. It's a nice watch. The animation's very cute. Yeah. That's all I have to say. I don't really have much to say about Bambi.
Yeah. Bambi was one I don't think I never watched the whole time because it was so sad. But like, I remember being obsessed with Thumper and Flower.
Thumper's adorable. Yeah,
I
adorable.
love the when the mom isn't getting shot in the face, as you said so delicately.
Sarah.
The rest of the movie is like really cute. I love the other characters, and
it is cute.
I think just because it's so sad, like it's not something I revisit a lot because
and it's not very memorable either. I would say,
right.
It's kind of just there.
Right. When I come to Disney, most of the time I'm not gonna go for something that makes me cry. So like, I won't watch this too much, but I understand some of the appeal, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched this for the first time 2 years ago when Disney Plus first came out. So I spent a long time thinking Bambi was a girl.
I honestly didn't know Bambi wasn't a girl until like a year and a half ago.
Oh, I have some funny things to say about Winnie the Pooh when we get there.
And I also didn't know that they would like age up the characters after Bambi's mom dies. So it was just interesting to see that. But yeah, it's very, very simple. It's harmless and nothing too special, but I still enjoy it. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'd probably put it on probably C, below Dumbo.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
So moving on to Saludos Amigos.
Oh, the bad movies.
Oh no.
All right, let me scroll all the way down on my list. Okay.
This movie is so
Moving
bad. It's so bad. I didn't know that this and Three Caballeros were separate things until like last week. And it's bad. It tries to be educational. It tries to be cute. It fails miserably at both of those. This movie was bad. Yeah, and on top of that, it has to have like that message at the beginning because like, it's very culturally insensitive.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Sarah's
so bad. F tier, bottom of the F tier.
This is my least favorite. So, yeah.
All right, Three Caballeros.
All right.
This is the one I remember. Bad. Yeah, but it's not as bad as Saludos.
It has the one song that somehow got it a ride in Disney World.
Together, something. I don't remember the Mexico ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is. Honestly, we could just combine the rest of these movies and then just shove them up on F.
Rearranging them a little bit. Yeah, you're kind of right though.
I have nothing to say about these movies because I don't care about them.
Yeah.
They're all like on my bottom tier.
I also haven't seen Make Mine Music because it's just not anywhere.
Make Mine Music?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Well, at least with the
Actually,
Three
yeah.
Caballeros, the animated sequences are better than the live action sequences. But
I forget. Why did they combine? But I don't understand. All right, Three Caballeros. I would be. Yeah, we could just put high F because it's
Yeah,
better
higher
than a
than
Saluda Amigo.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
everything's better than Saludos Amigos.
I agree.
I think Melody Time was worse than Saludos Amigos.
Millennium Time has some good sequences, but very
I mean,
few.
yeah.
Although I can't remember anything. I just remember like I put them on my rank last year and I forgot about them all. And I'm like, I'm not gonna move these ever because I'm not gonna rewatch them ever again. What's the next one? What is that? Make My Music?
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it, so I have no comment.
F.
Sophie.
I'm okay with that.
I don't remember it, but I don't remember liking it. I put it it's my at 49 out of 52 on my list. So I would put it below Saludos Amigos.
Okay, fair, I guess.
Fun and Fancy Free. Did you guys watch that?
I did, but I
a
remember
couple days
none of
ago.
it because this era of
That
Disney
was better
is
than Saludos Amigos.
Yes, I remember that.
It
but
is
it was
better.
so hard to pay attention.
Mm.
I could not keep my focus on it because it's so bad.
Is it better than Three Caballeros for you?
I think
it is
yes,
for me.
but not
think-
by much.
I wouldn't care either way. Why the heck do I have Chicken Little before Three Caballeros? That is a crime. That is a crime. I'm going to rearrange my list right now because Chicken Little at least has some fun with it, all right? And it's memorable. I'm moving Three Caballeros. Goodbye. All right.
So,
done.
Fun and Fancy Free. I mean, there's only 2 shorts, but I mean, Bongo the bear is kind of boring, and then at least
Yeah.
Mickey and the Beanstalk, he has a classic story, but
Yeah.
so it's not terrible, but yeah,
Like, I can understand some appeal, I guess, but it's so boring for me.
it's also not racist to like the
Yeah, that has that bonus. At least there's
Yeah.
at least there's that.
yeah.
At least it's not racist. Words
The
I never
bar
thought
is
I'd
so low.
The bar is so low. All right, yeah, F. But we could put it above Three
Let's put it at the
Caballeros.
top.
I'm very okay with that.
Yeah. All right. The next one is Melody Time.
I remember even less of this.
Oh,
one.
I think this was my least favorite. I have this right above Home on the Range, and that's Home on the Range is last. Yeah, this is on all the way in the end. Bad.
Bad.
Not good.
It's bad.
I literally watched it like less than a week ago, and I still don't remember anything from
Yeah,
it.
they're
because
so
it's just
hard to
bad.
remember because it's just
Yeah,
it's
so
pointless.
bad.
It's pointless.
I think
Well,
At
honestly,
least
they're
Three
just like-
Caballeros had
That's
Donald
super
Duck to remember.
Yeah, and then you had which is the short of the little boat? Which one was that?
It's Melody Time. Little Toot.
Oh,
It's Melody Time. Yeah.
Yeah, that little toot is so stupid.
Yeah, Little Toot is bad.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it. Lil Toot. Sounds like a rapper name, like, hey, I'm Lil Toot. Yeah, this F, we could put it wherever. I would
yeah,
like to put it
just somewhere on
below
the
F.
F tier.
We're going through these very fast.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because there's nothing to
What?
talk about for these.
Okay, Three
No,
Caballeros is better
no,
than
no.
Melody Time. No.
Switch
Below
those two.
Three Caballeros. Switch
Okay,
those.
but it's no way it's worse than Saludos Amigos. So
I agree
I
with
mean,
that.
honestly, they're all interchangeable to me, so
Yeah,
whatever.
they're all bad.
Okay, what's next? What is that?
this one is Ichabod and Mr. Toad, which is actually good.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
it was much better. I don't know if
Well,
I
yes, it
liked it
is.
more just because it followed the string of movies we just talked about, and it was just better by comparison. Like, or if I actually enjoyed it, I don't know. It was a lot better than I thought it would be, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the best out of the bunch that we've just talked about, but not by
Yeah,
much.
not by
Because
much.
I still very forgettable, except for Ichabod and Toad. Like I remember them,
Yeah. Headless
but that's about
Horseman
it.
as well.
I don't know. I just watched it, so I don't think it's forgettable yet, at least.
I mean, considering, I mean, I've been saying this about the last like 5 movies, but I mean, I watched them all within like the last week and a half, and I remember almost nothing. So to me, it is very forgettable.
We can do low D, high F. I
I
wouldn't be
would.
fine
I
putting
would put
this.
it in C, so
Oh, I would say I was
Whoa,
gonna say
yeah.
low D.
low D. Oh, C?
Yeah,
Nah, 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 nah,
good,
nah,
good
Low
movie, and
D.
both
nah,
segments are
nah,
pretty
nah, nah.
entertaining.
Are you high? Are you high on your medication drugs, Matthew? I'm just kidding. I guess, yeah, you have a better opinion on it just because we haven't seen it in a while, but I could care less about this movie. Put it in D for now, I guess.
Yeah, well, balance it out.
What's next? What is this? Oh, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Cinderella! Well, let me scroll up here. Cinderella's good. Well, it's not
It
that.
is.
Oh, why the hell did I like Pinocchio more than Cinderella? What is this ranking? I think I did. No, Cinderella's better than Pinocchio. I'm moving it. I'm rearranging my list as we talk just because I'm thinking. No, Cinderella's cool.
Pinocchio is better than Cinderella, but yeah.
I disagree.
I know. I think I like Cinderella more, just because he got. I mean, man, Lady Tremaine. Oh, freaked me out as a kid. I was like, I do not want to live with this horror villain of stepmothers. I don't know. It's just. I'm very biased towards this story just because I love what they did with the 2015 remake.
Better, yeah.
It's so good. It's better than the original, but I still
Yeah.
like the original. It's cute. It's got some good songs. I love the stepsisters. The end of very climactic of like the shoe.
Yeah.
I'd probably still stick it in C tier. I wouldn't say it's a. No, you know what? Ah, shit, this is weird because we have Snow White at B, and I like Cinderella better than Snow White.
We have Pinocchio at C, and I like Cinderella less than Pinocchio, but I like it more than Snow White.
This is gonna be interesting. Well, that's all I have to say. I like the songs. Lucifer is a great character. I love the mice.
Yes.
So fun.
A lot of the movie is focused on Jacques and Gus, which I forgot
It
about.
is. That was interesting. Yeah, it is focused on them.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sarah?
I personally really enjoyed it, Cinderella. I don't know if I liked it more than like Snow White, but I do know. I remember very vividly when I was very little, Cinderella was my Halloween costume one year, and I never dressed up as Snow White. So
Nice. Oh,
I don't know. I thought it was cute. I mean, yeah, I've always. I mean, Cinderella is a classic, and there's so much about it that's just like iconic from Disney, and it's like it's hard to ignore this movie, and it's good for just because it's so iconic.
Yeah, and the
Better than
super
Sleeping
charming
Beauty.
animation is great.
That is true.
and the Fairy Godmother, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. What a great song.
Yes.
I would just put it in B above Snow White.
Sure, I'm happy with that.
I'm good with that because Snow White and Cinderella probably would flip flop for me like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's next? What is that?
Alice in Wonderland.
Matthew, you start.
All right. Yeah, I love Alice in Wonderland. I think I really love the journey that Alice goes through when she goes down the rabbit hole, and then just like meeting a ton of like really interesting characters. Like there's so many iconic characters from that everyone knows. So like Mad Hatter is iconic. White Rabbit, the Queen of Hearts. Off with her head, and then just it's great.
You can't believe you didn't say Cheshire Cat.
Cheshire Cat. Yeah, I can't
They
name
do have
everyone.
It's very iconic. It is very iconic.
I couldn't name everyone but then we would be here for too long. So.
But Cheshire Cat.
Sarah?
This movie, once again, also creeped me out when I was younger, but like I still like it because like Matthew said, there's just like a lot of like iconic characters, and it's just like what but yeah, I don't know. it's very middle tier like Disney for me. Like it's decent, but it's like really not my favorite at all.
Yeah, I hate this movie. Although I can acknowledge and appreciate that it's a classic, and you've got like the story that's been done a bunch of times. It's shaped a lot of, you know, those like going down the rabbit hole tropes and whatnot. And it's based off that book. It's fine. It just, this movie makes me mad. You know, I think it's dumb. Alice is stupid. Mad Hatter's cool. I like the Red Queen off of their heads. I wish she chopped them all off because all the characters are stupid. And honestly, this movie, when I watched it, gave me a headache. I was just like not having a good time. I was like, it made me mad, and I didn't like it. I think I need to give it another try. I definitely wouldn't put it on F tier, so I'm gonna be nice and say D.
This is
Sorry,
S tier.
guys.
This is S tier.
What? No,
for Matthew
no.
it is. I know Matthew loves this movie, which I'm not gonna argue. I know you love it. I know there are good qualities. I don't like it personally.
I'd put it on.
This is
C
my hot
tier.
take. This is my hot take. So I guess we're gonna.
I think
But-
S tier is also a hot take. So.
Am I the one with the reasonable take for once?
I guess you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I would put it on the C tier, so I don't know where that ends up balancing out to.
Where does it end up? being? 'Cause
Probably B.
B, yeah.
But definitely below Cinderella and Snow White.
That's fine. All right. At least, my S tier at least brought it up a little bit.
My D-tier brought it down.
I'm not expecting.
Damn, I should have stuck with F. We would have gone to C. Damn it. Oh well. It's more memorable and rewatchable than all the Fs, so that's why I'm not putting it on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That is very true.
Because I want to take into account like how much of a classic it is and how much it's impacted Disney and the history and whatnot. So I actually I'm weird and I prefer the Tim Burton remake.
Albert is the same, I know.
I mean, it has Johnny Depp, so of course.
That movie is so fun. I have
that
a lot
movie
of fun
is one of
with
my least favorite movies of all time.
Oh my goodness, you flip flop. Hello, Danny Elfman's score is so good. Freaking love it.
It's Cole says Alice in Wonderland is good.
Yeah, the remake, right, Cole?
It's 1 out of my 36 half-star ratings on Letterboxd.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on, I guess, because we have this rated. Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Oh, I love Peter Pan. It's a little racist, but I love Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Hasn't aged amazing, but my goodness, second star to the right. You can fly, you can fly. This movie is iconic, and it's beautiful. And Peter Pan
really is.
Man, what a little jerk, but I love him so much.
Yeah.
What do I have this at? I have this ranked high. This is at my 16 out of the 52 that I have.
Damn.
I love this one because I grew up with it. Captain Hook is such a good villain. He's so funny. He's so much fun, and he's very reasonable. I would be very, very mad as well at that little prick that kept going. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, this is one that it was never one of my favorites, but it was good enough for me to rewatch constantly. So like, I remember I love this movie still, regardless.
Let's go, Sarah.
Great movie. I mean, it's also influenced a bit by some of my friends that aren't here that are obsessed with this movie, aka Meredith.
Oh yeah, Meredith loves this movie. Yeah, she talks about it all the time.
I think the music, I love the music from this movie. And it's like you said, Captain Hook, great villain. Not my favorite Disney villain. We will get to that.
Yeah, but he's a great villain. He's so much
great
fun.
Villain.
The speed is real. Smee's good.
He's so
Smee. I love Smee.
Smee. And TikTok, what a great alligator. Love him.
Oh, that was one of my favorite parts of the movie growing up. I don't know why.
Dude, just the crocodile following It's such a good. It's a feel good movie. It ends super nice. I
Yeah.
love it. A. I say A.
Yeah, I'd say high A.
It's all right. You know, it's a C tier for me.
Ah.
Should I switch to S tier to get it higher?
No, we've already said it.
Damn.
It's probably gonna now be high B.
High B
correct?
probably. I
Yeah.
think that's.
But I mean, we had 2 A's. Is it high B or low A?
Well, because it's either low A or high B. So I don't know.
Okay.
I put look.
If it's on the B tier, it has to be top of the B tier. I'd say.
Yeah, I agree. Top of B tier if it's gonna stay
I think
there.
that's where we would. Yeah, but okay.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not mad.
Next one is Lady
I have more stuff I'd rather fight over later.
and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp. This is the night for the beautiful night. Honestly, I just watched this for the pasta scene. That's about it.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's wholesome.
It's cute. It's
Yeah.
wholesome. Nothing special. I mean, it's 2 dogs. Cute. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to comment on this movie. It's just
Yeah,
whatever to me.
Me either. Like,
No, it's super cool. I really enjoyed it. You know.
yeah, it's definitely it's just kind of there for me, but like, I mean, it's a cute movie about dogs. It's like,
Yeah.
it at least has
Super
that
long.
appeal.
Plus memorable songs like Philadelphia.
Sophie taking the pictures of herself.
Why are you outing me out like this?
You literally had the flash. You could see the flash.
I didn't know the flash was on. Shut up. Okay. You guys. Sarah, stop looking at me. Oh my goodness. That was funny. Sorry, guys. Lady and the Tramp, yeah. It's cute. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I'd probably smack it on C tier.
Yeah.
I liked it better than Bambi and Dumbo.
I probably would put it top of C.
And I liked it better than did I like it better than Pinocchio? No, I like Pinocchio better. I have so many 5s. Wow.
I mean, it's Disney.
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
Oh,
5 out of 10.
I haven't.
well, I mean, it's Disney. They have
I
a lot
would
of
put it
mid-tier.
middle C.
I probably would put it at top of C just because I personally like it more than what we have on C right now.
It looks like it's going to be top of C then.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Next movie is Sleeping Beauty.
This movie's stupid.
I was obsessed with it as a kid, but
So
I
was
don't
my sister.
know why.
I don't know why. I loved watching this as a kid too, but I'm rewatching it and I'm just like,
It's so boring.
it is really boring. It's pretty. The music is beautiful.
Yeah.
But my God, Sleeping Beauty's a dumb bitch.
Yes.
Aurora is a dumb bitch. Her parents are dumb bitches. And Maleficent, the only reason I like this movie is Maleficent is a freaking amazing villain.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's it. She should have won. She should have won. I would have loved for her to kill Prince Philip. Little bitch he is too. I'm gonna call everyone bitch in this movie. This is the definition, in my opinion, of a D tier movie.
Yeah. Like it has its appeal, but it's still so bad.
It's so boring.
Yeah, that boring, not bad.
I
Yeah.
don't remember much about it. So
It's well the cakes or the pie. When they make the pie. Oh, that was so satisfying when they're kind of like dumping the batter in.
Yeah.
And then the pink blue debate in the end was really funny. The fairies are
I
cool.
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I put high D. Now I'm thinking like there's some good qualities, but overall I don't like the princess at all. I think it's the worst Disney
Yeah.
princess movie.
I mean, she spends most of the freaking movie asleep.
See, that's what I thought, and she actually doesn't.
But
She spends
that's
only
all
like the
I
last
remember.
bit. Yeah, I know. She kind of dances around the woods and then meets Philip, and then they sing a song, and then she goes to sleep because she gets prick her finger. I remember the trailer more than I do the movie. She will prick her finger on the 16th birthday. Something like that.
If you remember the trailer more than the movie, then I think it's appropriately placed in the D tier.
Yes. Let's move on.
The 101 Dalmatians. Yeah, it's a dog movie. It's great.
It's cute.
Cruella de Vil is iconic.
Yeah.
She has a great theme
Another
song.
great villain.
Yeah. And then, I just think it's really charming. It's a fun story. I really enjoy it.
All I can think of when I hear this movie is Canine Crunchies. That's all I think about. I don't know why. It's such a small part.
I don't really care about this movie much.
Yeah, me either.
The dogs are cute. Again, same scenario with the Sleeping Beauty. The villain is the best part. I loved Cruella de Vil. She's evil, but her style, man. I think I'm saying that just because I loved Emma Stone's Cruella. I'm just thinking about that movie now, and I'm like, man, that movie was amazing. It wasn't amazing, but it was fun. I don't really have much to say. Dogs, but
dogs.
It's whatever.
Yeah, E tier.
D.
I was probably gonna say bottom of C.
Sure. You're the tiebreaker, Sarah.
The C tier.
Matt and I cancel, or Matthew and I cancel.
All right, above Bambi, below Bambi.
I'd probably put it above Bambi, maybe.
What about
sure,
Dumbo?
Why not? No. Leave Dumbo where it is. How dare you?
Sarah?
No, keep Dumbo up there.
I guess put it below Dumbo so Sophie doesn't yell at us.
Actually, no, wait, hold on. Time out. Put it above
like,
Dumbo. I forget
above Dumbo?
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil's great.
Okay. We can put it above Dumbo.
Yes,
all right.
Put it above Dumbo. That's fine with me.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Sword in the Stone.
I have never seen this, so I cannot say anything.
I have seen it, but it has been probably close to 2 decades since I've seen it.
That's great. There's a sword and there's a stone and a kid.
Yes.
And Merlin, I think.
I think Merlin was in it.
Matthew, have you seen this?
Was Madame Mim from this movie, or is that a different movie?
Yes, Madame Mim is in this. Yeah.
I know that from the Disney Emoji app, the game.
I know this from the Disney Appreciation Club of the games that we played.
You would think I would know it from that, but
you've learned nothing from that.
I have the memory
of a goldfish.
Yes, something that has a very bad memory. Goldfish.
I said that because I'm about to eat some crackers.
I mean, you watch Ted Lasso, Goldfish memory.
Ted Lasso, I love the show.
Did you like the season finale, Matthew? I could totally make this about Ted Lasso if I wanted.
You have to leave at a certain time, and we're trying not to make this go on, but we're just gonna talk about Ted Lasso.
Yeah, this is such an intense. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, Sword in the Stone is it's very light film, pretty easy to just put on, and nothing too special. I think the scene where Madame Mim and Merlin fight off against each other is pretty entertaining because they're just changing into different animals.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but none of the songs are very memorable. I think
this movie had songs.
Yeah.
that should just tell you right there how well this movie is. This movie had songs.
So, yeah, I mean, I think this is bottom C or top of D. I don't know.
I don't want to say F tier purely because it's been forever since I've seen it, but it definitely doesn't belong any higher than the D tier.
Yeah. Do you know how top of D then, or?
I don't care enough to argue as long as it's not above D tier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to watch this and see if it validates my opinion or something. All right. Ooh, I wanna be like you. I wanna talk like you, walk like you. It's true. I like this one.
Yeah, this one's fun.
This is fun.
It growing up, it wasn't one of my favorites, but it's one that I've started to like more. I think part of it's because I love the music from it
Music's
a lot
good.
more.
I like the remake. The remake's good.
The remake is better.
I never actually watched the remake.
The remake is better. I agree with Matthew. The remake is very, very good. But this is still fun. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely really fun. It's, yeah, I don't remember a ton because it has still been
Mowgli's
a bit since I've seen
good.
it. But
Yeah.
Baloo
Fun
is
time, interesting.
probably
I remember
the
always
best.
liking Baloo. I always
Yeah,
remember.
there's a great cast of characters, you know.
Mhm.
I think I've only seen it once. It was on the plane, but
Better than watching Tenet for the first time on a small airplane screen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one's
I'd
fun.
probably put this high C.
I was gonna say high C.
I'd say like middle C,
movie.
but you know, I
I
don't
don't
think.
know. I'm good with high C.
I'd put it like first.
Yeah,
I like it better than
more
all the.
Yeah,
Well, I would put it below Pinocchio. So
I would put it above Lady and the Tramp because there's
Yeah,
a
me
lot
too.
more that's memorable from this movie to me than Lady and the Tramp.
I agree with Sarah. Sarah, you got my back, dude. Thanks for doing this with me. I'm so happy.
all right. Well, next movie is the Aristocats. So Orange
Orange
Cat.
Cat.
I like this one. This is again
I like it.
similar in my opinion to Jungle Book. I grew up watching this in Spanish. I don't know why we couldn't change the language on the VHS thing. It just came in Spanish. So that was fun. I grew up watching this a lot.
Yeah.
I only remember the first half of the movie because we always fell asleep.
Yeah, I remember enjoying this one a lot growing up, I think because there's cats in it and I grew up with having cats and I love cats. But there are definitely, there's at least one scene that doesn't really age very well at all.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one with the Siamese cats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I do enjoy this movie a pretty decent amount, but the Siamese cats kind of take it down from where it could be.
Mm-hmm. I'd put this like in the middle of C. Well, no, Matthew, what do you have to say?
Yeah.
Well, the Siamese cat son is from Lady and the Tramp.
But
is it
also,
actually?
I thought there was something with the Siamese
There's
cats
a
and
scene with
cats.
a Siamese cat when they're during like the jazz scene, which is like that's like really beautifully animated, but it's like
it is from
I
Lady
mean,
and the
it's still
Tramp.
in it. Yeah, I mean,
I sang the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
it's not the
Siamese
song,
cats,
but-
there is still something with it in Aristocats that is like,
But I think it's just a very simple, very charming. I feel like that's what I've said about a lot of these, but it's true. Like
we haven't gotten to the good stuff yet.
Nope.
But I think Marie is a fun character.
Yeah,
she's cute. Yeah, I think the plot is kind of stupid, but it makes sense. It's like
it's a kids movie. Most of the plots are
so I don't
stupid.
really care.
I just think that old lady giving her will and all of her stuff to the cats is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So the butler was like kind of right with like, what the fuck? Are you serious? No, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, for me, I'd put it probably somewhere in C. I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't really care where. Somewhere in C tier.
What do I like better? Oh. Well, we're all over the place. I
say I personally like it more than Lady and the Tramp, but like
I do too. I like it better than
less
Lady and Tramp.
I like it less than 101 Dalmatians. Actually, that's where I would put it. So
I like it better than 101 Dalmatians.
Me too.
Or high C then. Below Jungle Book.
Yeah, below Jungle Book for sure.
Well, if I have it here, doesn't that mean we?
Would we put it after Lady and the Tramp or after Pinocchio?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, basically. Should we put it here?
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind that.
Okay. Well, then let's go to Robin Hood.
Oh, that's what
I
that is. I
have
could
such
not
a
see
crush
that.
on Robin Hood. He's such a
I
cute fox.
know.
Why are
Yes.
Disney foxes so cute?
I don't know. And that's all I'm gonna comment on that bit of the movie. Because
Wait till we get to Zootopia.
Oh God, no, no. I don't remember much from this movie, but I remember enjoying it.
Oh, this is a fun one.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Fox. This is what is this? Robin Hood? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is good. I like this one a lot. I grew up watching this a bunch of times. I love the introduction. That's so good. And Lil John running through the forest, oodle-lada, that's a good song.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's got Robin Hood is such a charismatic character too.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to love him.
Right.
As a fox too. Like, wow. I mean, who wouldn't love this man? And King John, so stupid but so funny, and he's like, it's so great. I don't know. This is a lot of fun. I always enjoy revisiting this one. This one's a lot better than. Yeah. I would put this at where would I put this at? Probably at a B tier.
I would put it B.
I'm good with that.
Well, yeah.
I don't know where.
I would put it at the bottom of B because.
Sure.
I'm also okay with that.
Yeah.
I would probably put high B, but you guys bottom. That's fine with me.
I mean, besides, me liking Alice in Wonderland more, I also just like Cinderella more as well. So it's just like,
yeah,
I like this one better than Cinderella actually.
Oh.
And Pinocchio. Yeah. Okay, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. This is.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
I like the characters. I just don't know, and I don't know what happens in this movie.
Me either, but I love the characters.
It's Winnie the Pooh, right? He's just such an adorable character, and like how can you go wrong with that? It's
you
just
really
like,
can't.
A wholesome movie, like.
Arguably, probably, if not as iconic, it's just as iconic as like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially in my household.
Characters.
I liked Winnie the Pooh more than the Mickey stuff.
I know my sister was like big on Winnie the Pooh. Growing up though, my family called me Eeyore. And honestly, I see the connection.
True, yeah.
So it can be very mopey sometimes.
As long as you're not Rabbit, because Rabbit is the worst.
I'm like a mix between Tigger and Eeyore. It really just depends on the day or what.
I was gonna say you have a lot of Tigger in you as well. Like if I mention anything about Star Wars or Kylo Ren, I'd be like, Tigger!
Yes.
I don't think I've seen, or I mean, I haven't seen this in years, but I like the characters. Mm-hmm. My sister didn't know if Piglet was a boy or a girl for the longest time, and then we went to Crystal Palace in Magic Kingdom where you can meet the Pooh characters, and asked Piglet, "Hey, are you a girl or a boy?" And Piglet was like, "Think," like because he can't talk. Uh-huh. And my sister was like, "A girl?" And he went, "No." And my sister was like, "A boy?" And he went, "Yes."
Oh,
yeah. She didn't know. For all we know, he can be gender neutral.
Yeah. I love Winnie the Pooh.
It's great. Yeah. B tier.
Sure.
Yeah, I would say upper B tier. Not above Peter Pan.
Not above Peter Pan.
Yeah, definitely not above Peter Pan, but definitely B tier.
I'd put it between Cinderella and Peter Pan.
I'm good with that.
I'm okay with that. We can do that. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Cole. I forgot to bring this up, but Cole said Jungle Book is A tier.
Oh. Well, maybe. No. That's a good. That's a good take. I don't love it as much as Cole.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole.
It's a really good movie, but it's just not something that I was ever like my favorite.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let's move on to The Rescuers.
I've never seen this.
I watched it for the first time like 4 days ago. It wasn't really great, but it wasn't terrible either.
Yeah, I think Bianca and Bernard are pretty cute. to follow. I mean, the voice cast is good, and
Yeah.
Madame Medusa is basically a knockout Cruella de Vil.
Yeah, I think that's where the movie kind of lost me. I did not like the villain in this movie,
Yeah.
but like I mean, it's a pretty cute movie. I mean, it's just kind of there for me.
Yeah, it's just there.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I would have liked it more if I had seen it when I was a lot younger and like actually grown up with it. Because I know some people
It's
who
a very
really
dark movie. It's very
yeah.
dark, but yeah, it's
Huh, you think that's dark? The Black Cauldrons were dark.
God, Black Cauldron. What the fuck was that?
That's a dark Disney movie.
I
Holy
mean,
shit.
The Rescuers is about Madame Medusa kidnaps a little girl, and
Yeah.
Bernard and Bianca have to go save her. So,
I mean, I can't really say anything. I haven't seen it. It's all you guys.
I haven't seen the Black Cauldron, so I think this is a C tier. I
Uh,
think the B.
I would say bottom of C tier if we're putting it on the C tier.
I'm or like top of D. I don't know. Or,
Yeah, I'd say. I don't know if I quite put it on D tier because
Okay.
it was pretty cute, but I wouldn't put it any higher than bottom of C tier. Because like I can pretty confidently say I would have liked this more if I watched it when I was younger. I think I just didn't like it because I watched it for the first time as a 21-year-old.
Yeah. All right. Fox and the Hound. I think
Oh my god. I think this is the Disney movie. Yeah, not Pixar. This is the Disney movie that I think I can't. I think I've cried the most in.
really.
You guys have seen this, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but
When when the fucking grandma leaves the fox after carrying and nursing for him, when she leaves him in the middle of the woods and he just looks back, she abandons him. It breaks my heart, man. It's so fucking sad. I'm like tearing up talking about this. I cannot even. It's so sad. I'm literally crying talking about it. It's terrible. I'm like, I have to relive it and I hate it. It's so sad and I can never get past it. I'm just like, I cannot forgive this movie for doing that to me. I'm so emotional about it right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I haven't rewatched it more recently because it's so sad.
But it's
And
a
I
good
don't
movie.
actively make myself feel
The movie's kind of bland though. It's just
no,
like
it's good.
I like it better than what's it called? Bambi and where did I put it at? Let me see. Hello. Fox and the Hound. It's right by Cinderella and Robin Hood. Probably C tier then.
it's in D
Oh wait,
tier
no,
for
B.
me.
B tier.
D tier.
I was gonna say bottom of B tier because I
I
like
was
it,
gonna
but
say-
it's also very, very sad.
Top of I put like high C.
Such a mid
Okay, so
movie. It's
they
just
do.
like D tier for me. Yeah.
So it balances out to be.
We're into the 80s now, guys.
This is when stuff starts to get a little bit better.
The 90s is where it's at though.
Yeah,
Yes. 90s, early 2000s.
Well, late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can start to
89
see on the
and beyond.
list of movies, we're starting to get really close to the best, some of the best of the best.
Oh man. I'm so excited. I
This is
can't
where-
wait.
This is
So
where
where are
the
we
times
putting
really
it?
start.
All right, where are we
going
putting
up.
Fox and the Hound?
I think it balances out to be like C tier
C.
probably because I know you said D,
Yeah,
Sophie
I
said
said
C, and I think I said.
But I
bottom
wouldn't
D.
put it above Jungle Book. Probably above Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, I'm good with
Guess
that.
we can fix it later because I feel like we'll have some rearranging to do. But
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. The next one is the. Well, I think it's the Black Cauldron, but
oh,
for
this
some
list had
reason, yeah, Black
I
Cauldron came
have-
out before, so we'll just do the Black Cauldron first, and then
God.
This one was
what
dark.
the fuck is this movie?
I haven't seen this one, so I'll let you guys talk about.
I don't really have
wa-
much to say about it.
Yeah.
It's dark though.
It's very dark. I'm like, my Letterboxd review. It was like, if I had watched this as a kid, it would have given me so many nightmares.
Yeah.
So many nightmares.
The main
It
kid
was-
is pretty cute.
Yeah, it's not like it's bad in my opinion. I just think it's very dark for a Disney movie. Like it held my attention.
Did you think that's dark? Man, Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's like
Oh yeah,
dark.
yeah, that one's even darker. But like that movie's
But
also
it's
just
good.
significantly better.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I'd probably put Black Cauldron at D. Comfortably.
I'm fine with that, but I would put it above Sword in the Stone because like I actually remember stuff from this movie, and
Sure.
I feel like it's a little bit more memorable.
Well, I like Sleeping Beauty better than the Black Cauldron though, but that's fine with me.
True.
Probably low D.
I don't care where on D tier it goes. It just as long as it's on D tier.
Yeah. No. You got the wrong
That's
movie,
Great Mouse
Matthew.
Detective.
Below Sleeping Beauty.
I'm fine with that.
Because Sleeping Beauty, I don't know, man. It's got the better songs.
Yeah, like at least, yeah. God, Black Cauldron.
And Maleficent. You got
Jeez.
Maleficent. You can't diss on Maleficent. She's awesome.
Right. Wait, speaking of that, why did we put Sword in the Stone above Sleeping Beauty?
I've never seen it, so I can't. I don't know.
Because of the fight sequence.
I don't remember anything from Sword in the Stone. At least I remember Sleeping Beauty. Kind of. We can fix it later.
Yeah, fix it later. All right. Next is Great Mouse Detective, which I have never seen. So it's you guys.
No, it's great. Great movie.
I watched it also for the first time this week. This is one of those ones I never watched growing up. Not my favorite, but I think it was my favorite of the ones that I watched for the first time to like prepare for this. So I didn't have like 15 movies I was missing. But I think it's definitely cute. I think it's just very middle tier Disney for me. There wasn't like anything that like seriously stood out, but it also wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm. I think Radigan's great. I think
Like,
Vincent
yeah.
Price, like as his voice,
Yeah.
does a really good job. And I think this villain song is really catchy. It's just like it's very fun.
Oh, I've heard of Radigan. He's a good villain. I've
Yeah.
Disney Club.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, like I've said, like with the ones, except for like the stuff from like the 1940s, the stuff that I watched for the first time this week, I think I would have probably liked more if I had watched it when I was younger. And I can see why people like, especially with like Rescuers and Great Mouse Detective, I can see why people would like these a lot. It's just, I think because I watched it a lot later, it's just not going to be very top tier Disney for me. So I'd probably put this one in C tier, but like
I would put it at the top of C if we put it there.
Yeah, I don't really know where in C tier. I just know I would put it above Pinocchio for sure.
Wow,
So, like,
I should
top
watch
half.
this one.
I don't like Pinocchio though. Like I would have put Pinocchio in the G tier.
put
So
it
like
here at least.
most C tier movies have been above Pinocchio for me.
Okay.
So I have
Keeping
to fight with you
Pinocchio at
guys.
C. Pinocchio is good.
I just
I
never.
mean, I would
liked
have
it.
it. I like Pinocchio more, but then I like this more than the Aristocats. So it's just,
Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm okay with this.
Okay.
God, the C tier is getting really long. We need to start balancing it out. We haven't even gotten an S tier
We
yet.
will.
Next one is
We will.
Oliver.
Oh, I
and
know.
Company. And
We're starting to get.
well,
We're getting close to this stuff. We'll take forever to actually talk about. We've done pretty
Oliver and
well with
Company?
the early stuff.
Orange
Yeah,
Cat
Orange
Company
Cat.
too.
Orange Cat.
I
is
haven't
good.
seen
Oh,
this one.
This
So,
one's really cute. Disney Club used this for one of their movie nights, I think my sophomore year, and that was the first time I had seen it. But like, it was really cute, and it's an orange cat. Like, going back, movies that are centered around cats. I love cats. Yeah, I really like this one more than I thought I would going into it. Yeah, I personally like this one.
So what's Oliver and Company? What's the and Company? What is that?
I think it's just like the other animals. Like he kind of like spends time around throughout the movie. At least that's what I would assume, because they're keeping him company.
Interesting. That's adorable.
I don't know. Have you seen Oliver and Company?
No, this is
Oh,
like
so I'm the only one that's seen it.
Oh, Matthew hasn't seen it either.
I'm pretty sure he said he hadn't seen it.
seen it.
Oh, you're ranking it.
Oh.
Where does it go, Sarah?
I'd probably put it bottom B tier. I personally liked it more than Robin Hood, and Alice in Wonderland, but I don't really like Alice in Wonderland as much as like Matthew would. but I wouldn't put it higher than like Snow White and Cinderella.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we got a good
Alright.
one now.
Well, now we got
Finally.
Yay! This is where it's gonna start taking a lot longer to get through.
Finally. All right,
Don't get me
Little
wrong, we
Mermaid.
still have some bad ones to go through.
We do. Yes, 2000s era.
Frozen.
Some
I hope Kate watches this and like just goes insane by the Frozen slander. Love you, Kate. You're watching.
There's gonna be so much Frozen slander for me.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hear you go ham on Frozen. I'm so ready. Okay, Little Mermaid. I used to bash on this movie all the time because I thought it was dumb, but I rewatched it and it actually fucking rules. It's a great movie. Amazing songs. Every song's a banger.
Yes.
Even the Killing Fish song.
Yes.
That's a
yes.
banger.
Le
Yes.
Poisson. Le
Yes.
Poisson.
Killing fish. It sounds like Be Our Guest. Yeah, this is fun. I love. Have you guys seen the Honest trailer for this one?
I think I
Probably a
have
long
at
time
some
ago,
point, but
The-
it's been a while.
Part of Your World is actually really great because she goes, "I'm a dumb mermaid who doesn't know shit, doesn't know what this is or that is either." It gets stuck in my head all the time, and I love it. But no, she's a great character. Not my favorite
Yeah.
Disney princess at all, but
Yeah.
she makes the movie for what it is. I love Prince Eric. Wow, what a hunk.
He's my third favorite Disney prince, I think.
As he should. Yeah.
Yeah. And
All
other two
the
haven't
songs
been
are great.
discussed yet.
Ursula's
Actually,
an
no,
amazing
he's number 4.
villain.
He's number 4. I forgot about somebody.
Ursula's an amazing and evil villain. Really
Yes.
makes the movie
Yes.
for what it is. I love the end where she comes out as a giant octopus and she goes,
Ursula's- yeah.
It's
Ursula
great.
scared the shit out of me as a kid, but after I got over that, I like realized how good of a villain she actually is.
It's the
So
drag queen that Disney needs.
yes.
No, this is good. It's top 20 for me. I don't really have anything else to say. I love the songs, love the characters. It's
You got
good
Sebastian
stuff.
as well. You know, great.
Yes.
Under the sea.
Sebastian and yeah, but Sebastian's great.
Flounder. I
like
love
a word
Flounder
one.
so much.
Yeah, this is
Cole,
good soup.
Cole said he loves The Great Mouse Detective.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Okay, out of the ones that I haven't seen, everyone seems to love The Great Mouse Detective. I'm gonna prioritize that one.
You need to fix
Over-
that.
Yeah, I definitely would. Out of the ones you haven't seen, I would probably
Yeah, it looks
so.
like that's the one that got the most amount of praise from the ones I haven't seen. Like The Rescuers and meh, and Sword in the Stone.
Well,
was
have
meh.
you seen Oliver and Company? I would also put that one higher up on your priority.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's up there. Okay, yeah,
Have you
I'll
seen
watch
those?
both of those.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Oliver and Company I really enjoyed, but Great Mouse Detective I think was also pretty good.
Yeah, so Little Mermaid, good.
Little
I
Mermaid.
used
good.
to not like
Very
it, but
good.
Little Mermaid, good.
Little Mermaid 8 tier.
Yeah, I
Little
personally
Mermaid,
would
I'm
put
fine with Little Mermaid 8 tier. Yeah.
above or below
Above
Fantasia.
Fantasia
though.
for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that
Oh yeah.
because this movie actually has plot and like
Yeah,
character development and shit.
great characters. Yeah.
I love
Me too.
Fantasia. Don't get me wrong, but like Little Mermaid deserves to be above it.
Uh-huh.
The hell is this?
All right, The Rescuers Down
Down
Under.
Under.
Oh,
I
I
have
haven't
not
seen
seen it.
this one. I wasn't able to get to it.
It's better than the
However-
first. 'Cause
Oh, I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard people say.
it's great. It's like it's actually good, I guess. Like
I love the score.
I haven't heard or
There's one song in the movie. It's called Cody's Flight, and it plays while you're in line for Soren. Fun fact.
Soren music is top tier music.
Yes, it is. It is top tier music. But yeah, Matthew, take it away.
yeah, I think the animation is a lot better. The villain is also much better than Madame Medusa, and then I think the two Bernard and Bianca are just still super charming here. Then they also have some really funny additions, like George C. Scott as the main villain, Percival McLeach as like the hunter is really entertaining. I think it's just like makes him more compelling as a villain because he's just a poacher, and rather than someone who's kidnapping a girl so that she can get a diamond or a ruby from a cave, I think the other animals are just very, very fun, and it's very short too. I think it has a short runtime, so it goes by really quickly, and I just really like how they show Australia. You know.
Yeah. Cool. Good to know. Where does
Yeah,
it go?
I put it top of B.
Oh wow.
That
It's
I know
high.
I haven't seen it, but I would not put. I don't think it.
Leave Peter Pan up there.
I don't.
Leave Peter Pan at number 1. Matthew,
Remind
don't
me
you
again.
dare.
My Peter Pan's on B tier.
Should be low A.
Yeah.
Because I have it.
Oh
at
yeah,
C,
Matthew was like meh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah and I are big Peter Pan fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put up a Peter Pan.
Oh,
But-
anywhere else is fine. Then I
wish I
can't.
watched this movie because I don't want it to be this high.
I don't.
not?
I do.
It's
I
a
do
good
like the
movie.
music. The music is great too. I like the music, so I'm gonna be fine with whatever you do, Matthew,
Okay.
except for leave Peter Pan where it is.
Yeah, nothing on B tier can go above Peter Pan if Peter Pan's staying on B tier.
Wow, above Winnie the Pooh too. Jesus. Okay.
Can we put it below Winnie the Pooh, please?
You haven't seen it, Sarah, but I'm just
Winnie the
making
Pooh! Winnie the Pooh!
Winnie the Pooh. Put Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the
You
Pooh's
said
more
as long as
iconic.
it's not above Peter Pan, so
Wow,
I know, but, like,
Rescuers
Winnie the
After
Pooh is
This
also
is
just
really high.
Yeah.
This is high.
I
Interesting.
don't.
because it's
I
good.
know I haven't
It's
seen it.
very good.
But
We're gonna pause this, Sarah. Let's watch it and then come back.
Yeah, Sarah, you should have watched it before. Can't believe
I
you watched
had
The
a lot
Rescuers
going
without
on
watching
this
The
week.
Rescuers
I
Down.
watched what I could. I watched what I could.
Oh man, we're heading into I think our first S tier here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We don't. This
Oh,
isn't even
yeah.
a question. This is S tier 100%.
Let's just move on. I think the next
Yeah.
3 are S tier.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. What did you? Are
Well, maybe.
I'd say
We'll
2S
see.
1A.
they? Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about the. Oh
Wow,
my
look how it goes up, like all these great movies, and then it has a dip because the early 2000s was so stupid. But then it goes up again. Oh, this is great. This is gonna
Yeah.
be fun. Okay.
All right. Well,
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is just such a classic.
so
Belle is probably the best Disney princess.
No.
No,
Oh.
she's
Second
top
best.
3. She's probably my number 3.
Yeah, you got Rapunzel at 2 and Mulan at 1.
Of course.
Yeah,
I like
Sarah.
Sarah more, but I think
love
Belle
you.
was a better princess.
I love you too, Sylvie.
Yeah, no, this is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. It's number 2 on my list, right behind a
it's-
certain special movie. I mean, it's got everything. You've got Belle, an amazing Disney princess, like Matthew mentioned. She's awesome. Really, really smart. A lot of girls can look up to her. Very kind-hearted and headstrong. You've got awesome side characters like Lumiere, Mrs. Potts, Cogsworth, and Gaston. Oh,
Gaston!
I love him. Such a great villain.
Yeah,
His
that
song,
song,
too.
Gaston,
It's the
too.
best
Yeah.
villain song. One of the best villain songs. I don't know what other villain songs.
I have one that I think is much better, but this is still probably
It's
very
definitely up there. Top 5 at least. Yeah.
We haven't talked about the other movie yet, so I will refrain from talking about more.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than this movie is a masterpiece and it should be
Yes.
at S tier.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd put this because for Disney, I can't really rank anything outside of my top 3, like and stuff. But this is definitely, if I did go through that for the ranking, it would either be top 5 or just outside of my top 5 for sure. It's so good, so good.
Yeah, easy S.
Easy S tier.
Easy S, yeah.
All right.
Oh, our first
There's
S!
finally something in the S tier.
Yay!
I mean, there's gonna be so much more, but like,
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to Aladdin then. And Cole says Aladdin is top FS tier.
I wouldn't say
No.
top.
Yeah, Cole. Aladdin number
Aladdin
1.
not number 1. Movie we have
Aladdin
not
is not
talked
number
about
one.
yet. Number 1.
Aladdin is top 10 for me.
I like Aladdin.
Aladdin is maybe top 10 for me. I'm not sure. It might not be there.
Aladdin is 10 for me.
I don't know where. Like, I just
Aladdin's
said I
11 for me.
went through
Aladdin's 11 for
actually.
me.
Oh, we're close on that, Matthew. Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I like
I'm
Aladdin
sure
a
that's
lot.
probably what it'd be for me.
Like very, very similar to Little Mermaid. I used to shit on this movie a lot.
Yeah.
I got mad because well, we were forced to do. We were not forced. I was in 4th grade and I had to learn all the songs for Aladdin, and we sang them every single day for like 3 months. And I got so sick of it. I was like, I cannot deal with Aladdin anymore. Please, I'm gonna die. I can't. And I didn't watch it for a very long time, and then I rewatched it in college, and I'm like, shit. Well, no, this movie's actually really good. I love it. The music's amazing. Aladdin's a great character. Jasmine's a great Disney princess. Not the best, but she's pretty great. Jafar is so freaking evil. He's scary evil.
Yes.
He's a very good villain.
Yes.
I wish he had a song because he's kind of just there with that stupid parrot.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Iago.
Iago.
Iago?
Oh god, the original Angry Bird.
Gilbert Gottfried is so.
But this one, the Honest Trailers did another funny one of this one, and
I love when SNL does a sketch of this because Adam Driver at one point was Aladdin and then Pete Davidson was Aladdin.
oh wow,
These were separate sketches, but both great sketches.
where did you get a French baguette? That's how cartoon bread's drawn. I love it. Aladdin, I would personally not put an S tier. I'd put A
I would
above
put it A
Little
I would
as
put
Mermaid.
it, yeah, I would put it
Yeah.
A above Little
I'm
Mermaid.
glad we agree.
Oh,
Oh, you guys have to continue talking. I literally spoke all through Aladdin, but you guys all agreed. So
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, you said pretty much everything I would say.
Yeah.
anyways.
Robin Williams is great.
Robin
The
the
soundtrack-
genie, I
Williams.
forgot the
Genie.
Yeah,
I love the genie. Genie is my favorite part of this movie.
that name is going to be so overused with the new thing that they launched for the Disney parks now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whatever.
I still
But
gotta
Genie,
figure out how
Robin
that shit
Williams.
works.
Robin Williams makes this
Yes.
movie. Why did I
Yes.
forget
Yes.
Genie was in this movie? Jesus.
But also the songs are just the soundtrack is like
Yes.
His song,
yeah. Well, all the songs
Friend
are
Like
great.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like top 3 Disney songs for me.
No, yeah, this I rightfully belongs up there on the AT. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I think if Jafar had a villain song, it probably would have been pushed just a little bit higher, but like unfortunately,
Yeah.
he's just yeah.
I'm moving it up one bit. I'm like, is Big Hero 6 better than Aladdin?
yes.
Yes.
No,
Wait, what?
no,
I put it better.
I
I
disagree.
would say yes.
I disagree. I would not say yes, but
All right, we're moving on to
The Lion King, which yeah, I don't know. There's not really a lot to say about The Lion King. You know, it's such a classic. Like, I mean,
Obligatory Lion King 1.5 is better than Lion King 2.
no, disagree.
Oh my God. This movie's amazing. It's a classic.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing songs. The Hans Zimmer score, probably one of the
Hans
best scores in
Zimmer!
any Disney movie ever.
Top tier, yeah.
This belongs S.
Yes.
However,
I know I personally
Be Prepared
enjoy
is the top tier song.
I would not put
see,
it
I
above
still
Beauty
think
and the
Gaston's a better villain song because it's better. It's just more. I don't know. Be Prepared is kind of. I don't know.
See, my thing is, I have always liked Lion King a little bit less than most people for
Me too.
some reason.
Same.
But
Same.
like,
Me too.
it's you still can't deny how good of
Yeah.
a movie and how well
It's
how well
fantastic.
made it is. And
Oh, for sure.
and
yeah.
so like I said, the score from Hans Zimmer is just so good.
Uh-huh.
Be prepared because I am the bad guy. Be prepared because I do bad guy things. I'm just gonna sing all the freaking Honest trailers.
I'm gonna go watch all the Honest trailers after.
They're
this
so
now.
funny. They're so funny. Yeah, this is. I love this one. I would put S, but like not above. Beauty
Not
and
above
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
I
though.
would
Not
keep
above
Beauty and
Beauty and
Beast as
Beast.
is.
Yeah, definitely not.
Cole says we're crazy.
For
This
what?
is for the Aladdin.
I
part.
don't know. I think this is
This
for
is
the
Oh,
Aladdin.
for the Aladdin one. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Cole.
See, if there weren't so many movies above it, it could make the S tier. But there's just too many other movies that I like more.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go to Pocahontas because
Christian Bale.
yeah, Christian Bale.
He's
He
in
voices
this?
Tom. Yeah, he voices Thomas.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Hey, that's something I've
Where did
learned
I-
from Disney Club.
Where do I have Pocahontas?
I don't
I
know.
haven't
Why
seen
have
this.
Pocahontas isn't a great movie anyway.
Oh, it's in the middle of the pack.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
it
this
has
since
Christian Bale.
8th grade. I haven't seen this since 8th grade, so
Okay.
I feel like I don't have a lot to say, but it's fine.
I said the one thing I wanted to say already.
Yeah.
I would put so Pocahontas. I never watched it a lot as a kid. Like, it was cute and all whatever. What's the guy, the villain, Radcliffe? There's
It's like Governor Radcliffe.
There's a song that he has that's called Mine, Mine, Mine. But before we watched Aristocats, they would have trailers in Spanish. So they'd have the Pocahontas trailer in Spanish. And instead of him singing Mine, 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 he sang something along the lines that my sister and I could never make out because it was in Spanish. And we called the Mine, Mine, Mine song Piro para se pio wo wo, because we don't even know what the hell he was saying. But he goes, Piro para se pio, but it means mío, todo es mío, which means mine. It's all mine in Spanish. And I don't know why my sister and I, we just like didn't register. So we went, Piro para se pio wo wo. That's what the freaking Radcliffe song is. But that's all I remember from watching it as a kid, is them singing it in Spanish, because I think we watched this in Spanish too. But getting back to the movie, the score is actually beautiful from Alan Menken. I think this won an Oscar for Best Original Score.
Oh, nice.
Rightfully so.
Okay. It has a couple of really good songs.
There's some good
songs. Oh my gosh, it's the Just Around the River Band is amazing, and Colors of the Wind is just it's absolutely beautiful.
I think the music is the best part of it. I think the music is probably the best part of the movie for sure, though.
Agree, because I think John Smith is so one-dimensional. It's just like it's so hard to look at.
It also just bothers me that they tried to make John Smith into a good guy when in real life he's literally like a terrible, like, Jesus Christ. I learned when I actually learned about when I learned about what he like was actually like, I'm like, what the fuck was Disney thinking, trying to make him a fucking good guy?
Well, wow, you should see how they made Peter Pan to be. They made him a good guy. He's not very good at folk tales or whatever. Well, he's an evil kid.
No, but this is different. That's different. They're just like, John Smith was an actual person.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get it. I would. What do I have this at? This is I have this up there with Where's Robin Hood?
Robin Hood's bottom of B.
Okay, I would put this bottom B, high C.
I'd probably put it right below Jungle Book.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Because I personally remember, I mean, the music's great in Pocahontas, but like the
music is better in those. But we're not doing it purely based on music.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I would put C somewhere. So
I put low B, but that's just me. Yeah, low B. I'd be. But I like it better than Snow White and Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella. Oh my god.
Yeah, I still don't think not Snow White. I still don't think Alice in Wonderland should be as high as it is. But we can't really fight that anymore.
All right, what's next?
All right, we have Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh. Great.
Fun fact, I watched this movie for the first time on the day that the fire happened for in Notre Dame.
Coincidentally?
I'm pretty sure, because it was a Disney Club movie, but I'm pretty sure it was the same day that it freaking burned down, and we were like,
I watched it in Disney Club with you guys, so
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the same day that.
Oh my god, that's so that's so weird.
Yeah, so weird, but like, I mean, it's a great movie. The villain in this movie, genuinely,
Frollo,
terrifying.
See,
Hellfire is
not
amazing.
Hellfire is the best villain on them.
Probably number 3.
Terrorized me. Yeah.
See, the thing is, villains. Yeah, Hellfire is probably my 3rd favorite villain song, and Frollo is not my favorite villain at all. But he, in my opinion, is easily like the most evil, just because of like.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, I don't know. He's such a good villain, but like, because of like just the kind of guy he is, it makes him so easy to hate. At least some of the other villains seem to be like, I don't know, they have maybe a redeeming factor or two. This guy has none. Absolutely none.
Okay. Yeah, this movie, there's a lot to love, but there's also, I feel like they could have done a better job with it. Mm-hmm. It feels a little inconsistent based on, like, it's a Disney movie, but it has a lot of dark themes, and they kind of, they do well handling it, but it feels a little off. yet. I love the music. I love the characters. Frollo, like we said, is amazing. His villain, Hellfire is such a great song.
Yeah.
Out There is really good.
Such a good song.
The music is beautiful. I love the score.
Yes.
Alan Menken knocks it out of the park again.
As he does.
But it's not my favorite of the 90s bunch that we've been going through. I don't know.
Yeah, the 90s just had so much that was just so
yeah.
But it's I would probably put this at a high B.
I'd probably put it right underneath Peter Pan.
That's exactly. Wow, Sarah, you read my mind.
Well, so I would put it in A tier, above Aladdin. Yeah, top of A for me.
I would not be disappointed if we went low A.
Yeah, I think that balances out to low A.
That I do not mind. I would probably like it better than Fantasia, so we can.
I would put it above Fantasia.
I'm fine with that.
Yep. Big yep.
Cool. All right. I'm okay with that placement.
Cool.
All right, moving on to Hercules.
Honey, you mean Honkules?
You've been waiting for that, haven't you?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so happy I got to do it, but I messed it up in the end because I laughed. Oh, this is such a good one.
I love this movie so much.
Me too.
This was one that I don't think I watched as a kid, and if I did, I didn't remember it, but I watched it.
I did, but
I've watched it multiple times in the last 3 years, though. So it's very fresh in my mind. I love it. I love it so much. I don't want to.
What's wrong with you, Matthew? Why are you doubting our?
Do you not like Hercules?
I like Hercules, but it's not one of my favorites.
That's fair.
I think, there's some really great songs. I think, I Won't Say I'm in Love,
Hades
top
is
tier.
an amazing character.
Yes,
Meg
I love Hades.
Yeah.
Meg and Hades are awesome. I think they're the best parts of the movie.
Oh yeah,
and the singing ladies.
Yeah,
the Muses.
Yes,
the Muses. Yes, and we are the Muses. Yeah.
I just don't love it.
Heroes.
I think there's still some good in there, but I don't love it.
Oh, this is definitely an A tier for me.
I probably would put it above Aladdin personally.
This is a B tier for me. So
that's A. I would put it above. Is it above Aladdin? No, I'd put it in between Aladdin and Little Mermaid. But man, that's my fault. Her was on a roll. That's so good.
Oh man.
All right, so where does it go if I have it at B?
Where in B tier would you put it is the question. Because I feel like that'll kind of determine where in A tier it would go.
Good question.
I mean, me and Sarah would high A tier.
I had it at the top of A tier.
I had it right at second A tier. That's still high A. And if Matthew put B, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be a low A.
Yeah.
Because we have it weighted more on the A.
Yeah.
So low and a half. So
I probably have it.
I mean, I like it better than Little Mermaid and Hunchback.
I have a pretty high B. So if we put it, where do you want to put it? Mid A.
I mean,
can we put it under Hunchback though?
That's fine. I don't mind that.
Okay.
I'll accept.
It's an A. I mean, as long as it's an A, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'll compromise and put it in A, but can we put as long as we put it under Hunchback?
Yeah,
that's fine with me. Hercules is great though. I put that for reference. I like it better than Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love it. I mean, I know it's Greek mythology because it's Disney-fied, but oh man, I love it.
The comedy is so really good. Yes, is awesome too.
Yes.
Oh, it's just so much.
Wait, isn't Phil Danny DeVito?
Yes.
Danny DeVito. Love Danny DeVito.
Words. I am retired. That's great. That's awesome. Oh my god, the next movie. I can just I leave after this. I'm done.
No, you can't. You have to stay around for the Frozen slander.
That's true. That's true. Okay, let's get going. Mulan.
All right, Mulan.
Best Disney movie of all time. S plus. Done.
It's my second favorite, but
it's my fourth
favorite.
It's my fourth favorite, probably.
I love Mulan so much. I mean, this is the movie that I grew up watching the most from Disney. This and Lilo and Stitch are like the two I watch the most, but Mulan is my favorite princess.
Yes.
Has
The most badass.
Probably, I think, my second favorite Disney song. Just
I'll Make a Man Out of You is one of the best Disney songs of all time.
Favorite sidekick from a Disney movie. And it's just
Who's your favorite sidekick? Oh, Mushu.
Yeah,
Mushu.
The sun on you, the sun on you. My
The iconic lines. Yeah.
Your armor.
Oh, I have a very vivid memory from high school when I was coming back from working, and because it was like a closing shift, it was like 1 a.m, and Mulan was playing on Disney Channel for some reason, and my family was asleep, but I was singing top of my lungs, like super loud, like just because like you have to. It's Mulan.
Who is that girl I see?
I love
That's
Mulan
such a good song too.
Yeah, Reflection is beautiful.
This whole movie is so good.
It's
Such a
literally
good
my
movie.
favorite Disney movie of all time. There's nothing else to be said. I love it so much.
It's perfect. I love it so much. It's so good.
It is so good. And the score by Jerry Goldsmith. That scene where she cuts her hair. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So good.
It's amazing. It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
So Li Shang.
Yeah. Shan Yu is also just a very menacing villain.
Yeah.
Like when they're singing, what song are they singing? A Girl Worth Fighting For, right?
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to like the dead, soldiers.
That was crazy. See, this is also a really dark one too, because Mulan has the highest kill body count or whatever of all the Disney princesses. She's killed so many Huns. The Avalanche. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at my little,
so good.
my little girls all fighting people and killing people. Baby,
I love this movie.
I love it.
Much.
This is a
easy top of S tier for what we have so
I'll
far.
go at top of S for now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all know that
I'm really
there's
happy
gonna
we
be one
agree on
movie
this.
above it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy we agree on this.
Yes.
I have
I don't
two
trust
other
people who
movies
dislike
that
Mulan.
will be higher than Mulan for me. And we'll see if
I mean, I know one of them is so yeah.
I won't be upset if Tangled gets above Mulan. I love
It
that
has
one
to be.
almost
We have
just
two
as much.
people that'll have it as number 1.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because I also love Tangled like crazy. So, yeah. All right, what's next?
Tarzan is next.
Oh my
Phil
God.
Collins.
I love this movie so much.
I love Tarzan.
In addition to Mulan, I actually not even in addition to Mulan. I think this is the movie. This is the Disney movie I grew up watching the most amount of times. I love this one. I think it came out the year I was born too. Was this 97?
I thought it was 98, but it's like late 90s.
Just how at 99.
Oh,
So,
99.
yeah,
We were
you're
both
right.
99. This is when my sister was born. Okay.
I was not born yet.
Yeah, 99 because Mulan's 98. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it was
that makes sense.
I love Tarzan. I wanted to be Tarzan. I wanted to be super cool and live with gorillas and like swing off branches and shit. I mean, he is the Spider-Man of Disney.
Yes.
In terms of the powers that he has, whatever. I love all the songs. Oh my gosh, like
Phil Collins went
all out.
Went
And
off.
Mark Mancina with the score. It was beautiful. I love it.
Yes, but Phil Collins.
And the story is lovely, and it's honestly a little dark too in the end, where they like, you know.
I mean, a lot of Disney movies, if you actually
Clayton is
look at them
evil.
more, they're pretty dark.
Yeah, Clayton's pretty evil. He's a really good villain. I love Jane. She's headstrong. She knows what she wants, but she also wants to like explore more. I like her as a character.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I love how they did that little meeting. It's such a good movie. I love it. And the gorillas are great. Turk and Tantor, awesome side villains. I don't know why I said that. Side characters. Yeah, this movie is just fantastic. I love it so much.
I think it's all right. I think Phil Collins does a great job with the soundtrack, but not necessarily like. I think it would probably be better if it like they're singing it in the movie rather than like being in the background. But
I will accept no Phil Collins slander here today.
I'm not saying the songs are bad. I'm saying that the songs are great, but do they necessarily work for every scene? Not necessarily.
It's okay. It's Phil Collins.
I really like the way they worked because it's a little different from everything else that came out that year, and because of that, I think it benefited from it. I don't know. I really like that you had Phil Collins just singing in the background, just "Son of man into the sky,
Yes.
let your spirit tear me."
Like that meme of like the person that playing the piano is on
You know,
fire.
it's the fire.
Phil Collins making Tarzan.
It's great. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, Matthew, and it makes sense. I personally like it. I like that direction. They tried to do it again with Brother Bear, and I don't think it worked.
I
I
don't
love
remember
Brother
anything from
Bear, but
Brother
you are
Bear,
correct.
so I will not be talking about that movie.
Brother Bear.
You've never seen it?
I
Watch
don't
Brother
remember it.
Bear.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
I love Brother Bear.
All right,
But we can talk about
what
that
are we
later.
doing for
B
Tarzan?
tier for me.
Can you scroll up?
This is low S for me. I'm putting this on the S tier.
Yeah, I personally like it more than everything we have on A tier, so I'd either say low S or bottom A or top A.
Okay. So if we put it below Little Mermaid, how do you guys feel?
I mean, if you have it on B tier, I feel like that's fair.
No, above Little Mermaid.
Above Little Mermaid? Yeah, above Little Mermaid.
But not above Aladdin, because I don't know. What are you doing?
He doesn't
Matthew
want to
Chen.
change it.
No, I
Matthew
will
P.
not.
Chen.
I will not put it above Little Mermaid. I
No.
refuse.
All right, that's fine.
Fine.
This is an S tier. What is this? This is my 4th favorite Disney movie.
Oh, really?
Not me just sliding Emperor's New Groove above Lion King just because I love it more than Lion
It's
King.
so good.
Why do I have Tangled at 7? What is wrong with me?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what
It
is
should
wrong
be
with
way
you?
higher.
Well, let's move on to the next S tier movie, Fantasia 2000.
Did you just say this was an S tier?
I haven't
I've
seen
never
it.
seen this movie.
So I'm the only one that's seen.
Oh no, I have seen it.
Right.
It's just been a long time.
Yeah.
This is the one with Rhapsody in Blue, right?
Yeah.
I've
That's
seen it.
like
Rhapsody in Blue is a top tier
favorite
song, but
sequence from this.
That's probably the best part about this because I don't remember anything
Yeah.
else other than
I rewatched it for the animated sequels episode, but so I saw it pretty recently. I still very much enjoyed it.
Cole said 2000 gross.
it's not.
It's
as,
not.
I don't,
It's definitely
as
not.
good.
Yeah, it's definitely not as good as original Fantasia, but I still personally really enjoyed it, especially that Rhapsody in Blue sequence. That one was just really good. I would probably put it though somewhere in the B tier, but not above a lot of what we have on there. I would probably put it between Snow White and Alice in Wonderland.
Oh no way! This is C. This is not B tier, Sarah.
I love it though, so that's
If
why
anything,
I
it
said
might
B
be
tier.
D.
No, God, no, it's not.
Yeah, Cole said F 2000, like C
I'm
tier
gonna
for me.
compromise.
Well, Cole's
and go
opinion
low
doesn't
C.
matter here.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh my
He-
goodness. We appreciate his opinion, Sarah. Don't slam
We
it, Cole.
appreciate it,
It's
but
not
it doesn't have
effective
any
for me.
influence on the tier list.
But I like reading them.
Yeah.
I'd say low C on this one.
Low C.
So what does that balance out to?
So like middle of C somewhere. Oh no. I don't know where you want to put this.
I don't really know either.
If you had it here, right?
Yeah, that's where I would have put it personally, but and Sophie said bottom C.
Like literally the bottom.
Okay, I think this is like the middle. Like if you had
That's
it here,
fine.
she has it here, just like the middle-ish.
Put
Sure.
Great Mouse Detective above it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I've never seen Great Mouse Detective, so it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, sure.
Cole said he would have had a top of C for him.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Okay. Let's move on to Dinosaur then. A lot of the 2000s
This
movies
is
I just haven't
Catherine's
got back
favorite
to.
movie.
Wait, this
So-
is really our favorite movie. Okay,
We just
good.
This was The Egg
The Egg
Travels
Roll.
was my most listened to song
Yes.
of 2020.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Didn't you say you played it for like a day straight though?
I listened to it for a day straight. I had it and I went crazy. And
I
it's a
honestly
great
don't.
song.
I
The
honestly
score
don't know
by
if I've
James
ever
Newton
actually
Howard
seen
is
the movie.
actually why this belongs maybe on top of F. Boju. This movie's ass.
That's what I don't know if I remember this movie at all. If I have seen it, I don't think I have it logged on Letterboxd at all. Just
The
because
opening, the opening scene where the egg basically travels is the best part of the movie. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I remember that scene because
It's such a good scene. You just said egg traveling. Why do you laugh at that, Sarah?
I don't know.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
You laugh at the stupidest things. I love it.
Paul says
Dinosaur easily F
dinosaur is
tier.
an easy F tier.
Oh yeah, it's definitely F tier, but like
Above F because it's the score by James Newton Howard is awesome,
okay,
and the egg traveling is good. So above top F.
top F.
Top F. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is worse than any of these movies. So
All right. Oh, we got another S tier in our hands.
S tier. S tier.
yeah, like I said, the 2000s movies I have not. I wanted to rewatch them, but I got sick and just did not end up watching them.
We're
So,
almost done. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're going way faster than I thought we were going to. It probably helps that
we can just spend an hour on Tangled. It's
I'm
fine.
okay
Yeah,
with that.
like
And an hour slandering Frozen.
Okay.
so,
Emperor's New Groove. Who
yeah,
wants to
Emperor's
start,
New
Matthew?
Groove.
Iconic.
I'll start because I'm not
iconic,
gonna say a whole lot. but-
Iconic.
I just think it's really funny. I just wish I had time to watch it again to really give deeper thoughts. So I'll leave the floor up to you guys.
Amazing.
So
Showstopper.
fucking good. Love
Fabulous.
it. Amazing.
Cusco is a Disney princess.
Yes, 100%.
And
love
the opening credits, Cusco, it's amazing. Like that's so great.
So many
The comedy
memes,
lands.
So
Gronk
many
is-
memes have come from this movie because
Right,
it's
the
just so
poison.
good.
Poison for Cusco. Poison chosen specifically to Cusco. Cusco's poison. And Yzma. Oh, what a great villain. She's
Yes.
so awesome.
Yes.
Bro, this movie's amazing. And
I love it.
anyone who hasn't seen it, watch it right now because
Yes, it's so
gonna
good.
make your
I
day
love
better.
it so much.
It's a very short movie. It's also very wholesome and feel good in the end. Like it all works out. It's great. Yeah, I love it. Cusco's an ass, but he turns into a good guy in the end
Such a
because
good
Pacha is just like a warm hug, basically the equivalent of a warm hug.
John Goodman is so good.
Oh, he's so yeah.
Didn't
John
we watch
Goodman
this?
is so good.
Didn't we watch this while we were waiting for like the Game of Thrones season 8 premiere or something like that?
Were we actually?
I know we watched because we were with other people. I can't remember if it was the Super Bowl or something Game of Thrones, but
Oh,
we were
it may
watching
have,
it while
but I
waiting
remember-
for something.
Yes, I remember. And I just love how it's like he breaks the fourth wall constantly, and he's like,
Yes.
"This is about me, not him." Man.
Yes.
So good.
I love this movie so much.
All right, scroll up. Where are we putting this?
S tier.
But where? Hold on, I
There
can't
it
see.
is.
I personally
right
would
there,
put it
right
above.
there.
Yeah, I'm good with
Right
that.
there.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I personally would put it
Right
above
there.
Lion King.
And it's like knowing you guys, I think that's probably where you would put it. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I like it. That's actually
I have
perfect.
no problems with that. So
Wow, our S tier is looking so pretty. I love our
It's
S
so
tier so
good.
much.
It's perfect
It's a
so
great
far.
S tier. It's missing
I
a
love
couple. It's missing a couple.
Well, but
It's
the,
missing.
well, we're going. Let's move on to Atlantis next. Then.
I have not seen this one.
I have, and it's actually really good.
That's what
It's
everybody
good.
tells me. I wanted to watch it, but I just ran out of time.
This one is I liked it better than Treasure Planet. But it's basically like Avatar, Sarah,
Okay.
but a shorter version and maybe better. I don't know. Animated version of it. No, have you seen this, Matthew?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
What do you think?
I like it too. I don't love it like some people do, but
Mhm.
I think it's a pretty solid story. I think Milo is a really fun character to follow. It's a pretty
interesting.
entertaining. Just
A lot
Yeah,
of people I know like to
Okay.
say that Milo is hot.
Wow, I really need to rewatch all of these because my rankings all over the place. I have this above Moana, and I don't know
really.
why.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
Okay.
It is interesting. I should just switch them. No, I have my concerns with Moana, but I will explain.
Oh
later.
yeah.
But I would probably put this at a B tier. This
I would
is
put
a,
it-
this is a,
B as
Yeah, this is
well.
B, but I don't know where.
I would put it in the lower end of B for me. Like I haven't seen Oliver and Company, but
I put high B because I like it better than most of the lower Bs that we have on there. But
okay. So
like it's definitely better than
did that just end
everything
up
but
there,
Peter
right?
Pan.
That's just the middle,
Sure. Okay.
I
We'll
guess.
keep it there for now.
Yeah, if I put it there and you put it at the top, then I guess we'll just
That's
put it in the middle.
Fine with me.
Okay. Cole said nothing should go above Lion King.
No, I disagree. There's at least 5 movies that should go
There's
above for me.
at least 7 in my personal
Let
list.
Cole have his opinion.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, I just said I
extremely valid,
disagree. I
Cole.
didn't attack him. I said
We appreciate you, Cole.
Yes, I did say I like Lion King less than most people seem to, but
Still S tier. Hey, we still have it at S.
yes, it's a
That's what
respectable. It's a respectable number 1, but it will never be my number 1.
I like the way you phrased that, Sarah. Very good. What's next? Oh, another.
All right.
I love it.
Well,
Yes.
Lilo and Stitch is
Yes.
I love Lilo and Stitch so much.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, Leo and Nani's relationship is so good. Like,
Oh,
best
it's so
sisterly relationship in a Disney movie.
Yes.
Agree, Matthew. Agree.
I think also just like including aliens into the mix is just really makes it a lot of fun. And, you know, Stitch is iconic character. Like, who
Stitch
doesn't
is like
Stitch?
top 3 Disney characters for me. He's one of my favorites. I love him so much. He's such a little chaotic little asshole, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So many iconic
little asshole, and I love it.
And, you know, filled with a lot of emotion too. There's like the emotional core works really well. I think I like that there's
The
no
struggle of a broken family coming together in the end. It's beautiful.
That yes.
yeah. Like I like that there's just like not really a villain, you know. It's just there are characters that just
the villain is their struggles, and then
Yeah.
they're kind of trying to overcome
No,
all of their problems.
You know who the real villain is? That redhead bitch Myrtle.
Yes, yeah. She is the real
Ew.
I
villain.
hate her.
Yeah.
She's so annoying. Also,
Captain Gantu was funny. Did you guys watch the series on
Yes.
Disney?
Yes.
I have watched
Yeah.
every piece of Lilo and Stitch media that has ever been released. I might not remember much of it,
I haven't
but
I love it.
watched
all of it.
everything. I've watched all the direct-to-DVD sequels though for Lilo and Stitch. I've only seen part of the TV show.
Stitch has a glitch.
Made me cry
Made me
so
bawl my
hard
eyes
as a
out.
kid.
That was sad.
Yeah,
And I have not brought myself to rewatch it because it's so sad.
I
Oh.
rewatched it just to prepare for animated sequels. And
Yeah, I put that was on my list for animated sequels. I don't remember where, but it was on my list. Another thing, David, top tier man. He's just a top tier guy. It's such a good.
Yeah.
He's like not afraid to like actually like deal with like the hard stuff. Like he doesn't run away just because Nani's like dealing with everything that she has to deal with, and he's such a good guy. It's just I love, and like he's just such an understanding person too. I don't know. I love everything about this movie except for Myrtle, but every movie has to have a character you hate.
You feel so bad for the guy with the ice cream.
Yeah,
I would like to. Oh, the guy with the ice cream. He just wanted his ice cream, his mint chip ice cream. I would like to shout out Alan Silvestri for his first Disney animated movie. And he knocked it out of the park. Sounds a little bit like Back to the Future, but my goodness, it's so good.
So good.
Emotional, but epic and exciting and fun. The guy never misses. He's so good.
It's a Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Amazing songs, amazing score. Wow. Lilo and Stitch is one of the best feel-good movies ever, and this belongs on S tier.
Yes. Yeah.
I personally would put it right below Mulan. It's my third favorite Disney movie.
I have a top of S, so yeah.
I would put it. Honestly, I don't care if it goes above or below Beauty and the Beast. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
If you don't care, then I
below Mulan. As long as it's
Yeah.
below Mulan, I'm fine anywhere, honestly. But Lilo and Stitch should be like top 3. It's top 3. It's top 3.
It's my third
Yeah,
favorite.
it'll be top 3. It's my number 2.
Mine.
It's my number 2.
Look at us with the same
Yeah.
top. Well, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the same favorite, but like, hey, it's similar enough.
This S tier is turning out to be
So
I'm
good.
so happy. I'm so
It's,
happy.
I mean, it's
Like
so
I don't
good.
even care that we have all these others on the A, B, and C. S is
Yes.
chef's kiss.
I also
Alright, what's
haven't seen
next?
the Stitch anime, so
Oh, I didn't know there
that's
was
the
a Stitch
other
anime.
piece of.
Oh, I guess I haven't
content.
seen every single piece
Yeah.
of Lilo and Stitch media.
Yeah,
I've
there's a
seen
lot.
most.
So, yeah.
What is
The
next?
next movie
Lilo and
is
Stitch good.
Lilo and
Treasure
Stitch, very
Planet.
good. Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Have you seen this, Matthew?
I've seen it.
I've seen it once. Didn't like it as much as the Atlantis movie because they kind of go hand in hand in a way. I had really high expectations because everyone told me it was awesome, but it kind of fell flat for me a little bit. Still fun. I like the music a lot. Some of the characters are pretty cool. The story is interesting, but it kind of just leads to nowhere. I really like the setting of the movie. It's kind of like Treasure Island, but in the planets and space. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the main guy.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this?
Yeah, you should watch it, Sarah.
I should watch it.
I think you'd like it. I think you would enjoy it for what it is. It's not the best, but
yeah, this and Atlantis, I think, were the two that I figured I would like the most from the ones I haven't seen.
Absolutely, you would love both of them. Not love, but like you will really enjoy both of them. You know.
Yeah.
Matthew, I don't have really anything else to say about it, other than James Newton Howard has a really good score in this.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. I don't remember a whole lot from this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, let me. I would probably put it in C.
We're in C.
Below Atlantis for sure. Oh, but that's B.
Atlantis is in B, so I don't know.
High C. Yeah.
High C.
Yeah, like high-ish C.
Okay, so
better than Fox and the Hound, I would say. Is that okay?
That's okay. Yeah.
Well, where would you put it?
I would put it like here. So.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly don't care if it's in C. I'm fine.
Okay.
So you could
just
drag
like
it
put it
back.
here.
Yeah.
I just would drag it down, but since you haven't seen the rest of it, I won't put it right there.
All right, fine. Okay.
All right. Brother Bear, I already said I don't remember a whole lot from this movie, so you guys can talk about it.
Brother Bear, it definitely has its flaws, but like I grew up with this movie a lot. Like I loved this movie a lot. There's some random computer game I played all the time with my sister that just was something from this movie. I love this movie though. I love this movie.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. I like the music. It's really cool. They got a Romanian lady choir to sing during the transformation scene. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. I love that song. It's called Transformation. It's a great song. I like the themes in the movie. The little bear, what's his name? Coda?
Yeah, Coda.
I confused with that in the new movie that came out not too long ago on Apple TV Plus.
Best movie of the year.
I need to watch that.
It's up there. Yeah, I loved Coda. I got everyone to watch it too. Yeah, Brother Bear is good. I don't really have anything else to say about it other than the animation's actually really pretty. The two moose are meese.
I think moose is just moose.
The two moose are cool. Yeah, it's a self journey. It's self discovery. Kind of just like character development driven film, which is fine to me. But yeah. Where do we have? Okay, yeah, I'd probably put this at a C tier, like mid C.
Oh, I was gonna put it at A, but that's just because it has so much nostalgia for me.
Well, it's probably gonna be in B then.
Yes.
All right, so it'd be
low B for me. But...
Low B for you.
I don't really care where on the.
All right.
You know what? Actually, no. One down. Yes.
Okay. I'll accept
Atlantis. Atlantis is better than Brother Bear.
But no, higher. Leave it right there.
Yeah, right there, right there,
You're
right there. Yeah. I'm happy with that placement. That's good. Okay. The worst Disney movie.
Which I've never seen. So
I've seen it, but I don't remember much from it.
Let me recap. Oh my god. You got these cows, right? And then you got this horse. And you got this one cowboy that basically yodels and hypnotizes the cows to like join his cult of cows.
Yeah.
And something about a farm, and there's a goat that's angry all the time. And then there's also a horse that does kung fu. So kind of like an Eddie Murphy knockout. I played the video game on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, Game Boy.
I had a video game on Home on the Range, and
I feel like I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I played it, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Cans. It's the goat. He has to eat the cans, and he goes and jumps, and he goes hello. I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And the horse just punches the horse. No, you don't remember? Yeah. So this movie is ass. I rewatched it, and I used to love this movie as a kid. I watched it all the time. I was like, man, this movie's awesome. The cows and the yodeling. It's so bad, but it's still fun, you know? See, now that we're talking about it, I wouldn't put it like all the way on the bottom just because like that's mean.
Yeah.
I find more enjoyment in this movie than I do.
Saludos.
Okay, well, Cole is kind of just like helping me out here. Home on the Range is the worst Disney movie. Fine. Putting it on the bottom.
I would put it in S, so I don't
know. Please,
Matthew
no.
Chen.
I think it definitely belongs in the F tier, but I don't think I would put it below Saludos Amigos at least.
All right, we're gonna put it above Saludos Amigos and below Melody Time.
We can put it above Melody Time too.
I have this as my least favorite Disney movie. It's so bad. But
I'm good with that.
Melody Time, or
I don't really care that much. As long as it's
matter.
As long as it's above Saludos Amigos, because Saludos Amigos for me is easily my least favorite.
Okay. Not even a favorite. It's the worst. Chicken Little. Oh man, this movie sucks too.
It sucks, but I loved it as a kid.
It's so memey. I have so many memes.
That's true.
That's why I loved it.
I did love this as a kid too. I love this as a kid, but rewatching it, I'm like, wow, this is very bad.
I haven't rewatched it since I was a kid, so.
It's so mean spirited. Like, why are you picking on this little chicken? Leave him alone. So many bullying and oh my god, I don't like it. And it's very unrealistic, obviously. There's chicken and a dog and Foxy Loxy and Lucy.
You think most of these other Disney movies have been realistic?
Yes. Realism is definitely
that's what Disney's known for.
Yeah.
I wonder what the most realistic Disney movie actually is.
Tangled, obviously.
Totally.
Yeah. I think
Mother Knows Best.
The animal. One-on-one Dalmatians or like.
Yeah, you're probably right. Stuff
Lady
like
the
that.
Tramp, I guess.
All right, Chicken Little. I say low D or high F.
I was gonna say D tier.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen this in so long. Oh no!
What happened to our tier list?
Oh my god!
It crashed.
Did you lose it?
Let me bring it back. It crashed.
Did you save it?
It saves. It saves automatically.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
I was like, let me take a screenshot really fast.
D. Where D?
Probably bottom D tier.
Yeah, bottom D tier.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, moving on to Meet the Robinsons.
This is every engineer's. Well, not every engineers, but my goodness, this is such a great movie for engineers.
It's very underrated. I know.
It is underrated.
I didn't like it when I was younger, but I've grown to appreciate it more as I got older.
Remember it more than I do with the other 2000s movies. So I think that means something,
I watched this a lot. I loved it. It made me feel so good, and it honestly, like, it made me want to do like something to help the community in the future, and I don't know, keep moving forward. I love it.
Yeah,
it's great.
Great themes. Then characters are fun. I think the way
time travel. This is so fun with time travel.
Yeah, time travel. Yeah.
The plot twist with the villain and like goop. I love it. What a great twist.
Yeah.
It is a little anticlimactic, but I do like the film and what it has to offer, and the family's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is fun. I love it. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put it B.
Yeah, I would say solid B tier.
Low A for me.
Oh.
High B maybe.
So
But if
we
you guys are putting a
could-
B
where do we go with this? If it's
above
like
Cinderella,
above
it is better
Cinderella,
than Cinderella.
I
And
disagree, but
it's better than Peter Pan in my opinion, but that's fine.
I would put it
Sarah?
above Rescuers Down Under, but I also haven't seen Rescuers Down Under. I still think it's too high.
Honestly, it's fine where it is there, I think.
I'm fine
Okay.
with it. I'll,
Let's put it there,
I'll
That's
Well,
okay with me.
take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's move on to Bolt.
Bolt bad.
Bolt bad.
Bolt bad.
Bolt not good.
B. I don't remember it.
Wasn't Miley Cyrus one of the
Well,
voices for this?
Bolt
Yeah,
cute.
Miley Cyrus.
Bolt,
Bolt
And
cute, but
Chloe
Bolt
Grace
bad.
Moretz voiced the same character. So Chloe Grace Moretz voices a younger version.
Oh, okay.
Bolt low C, high D for me.
Definite D tier for me. I don't like this movie. I did not enjoy it ever. But like, it's better than like some.
It's
of
like the
D
Truman
tier.
Show, but for the dog.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't like that
God.
comparison because I love Truman Show.
You gonna just take a nap? Okay. My mom just laid down on my bed. Mommy, did you ever see Bolt? Did you like Bolt? My mom liked Bolt. Mommy, what's Bolt about? It's about a dog. But what happened? She doesn't remember. Oh, that's fine. Bolt, I low C for me. But Sarah, if you want to go, what would you say, Matthew?
But,
Yeah. It's double C tier. I say we put in the bottom of C.
Yeah.
I would put above Rescuers, but you know, I don't know.
I've never seen it. I can't make that decision. If you want to, Matthew, go ahead.
I think it's good where it is.
Okay. Well, getting into good movies now.
Yes.
Oh, we are.
The Princess and the Frog.
I love this movie so much.
This is a great movie.
I-
It's a beautiful movie.
This is one
Yeah.
I don't think it gets as much appreciation as it deserves.
Another great villain song.
Great
my
villain,
favorite,
yeah. Great
my
villain
favorite
song
Disney
too.
villain. My favorite
villain
villain
song?
song. My favorite villain. It
Really?
wasn't always it wasn't always like that. But as I've gotten older, like this has quickly become one of my favorite Disney movies, and like Friends on the Other Side, so good. So
I wish
good.
he had more impact to the actual story because he doesn't really meet Tiana until I don't think he actually like
Because he has more of an influence on Naveen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I love
It feels a little messy in that aspect where it's kind of just like he's there, but then he disappears, but then he comes back, and then he's gone.
He doesn't really need to, right? Because like once the V,
Which
feel
is
like
why
forcing
that's why I don't think he's like that strong of a Disney villain compared to like Frollo or Ursula or.
Oh yeah, those are
John.
definitely strong villains. It's just I think I just like.
But when we do see him, he's very powerful, and I really love that song, "Friends on the Other Side." Great song.
It's my favorite villain song. It's my favorite villain song.
this whole soundtrack is
great.
great. The entire soundtrack is really good.
Yes,
It's beautiful.
Also, those beignets.
The
The animation on
are so
those
good.
beignets.
I want those beignets.
Me too. I love this movie so much.
Princess and the
Yeah.
Frog, good.
Yeah,
Princess
I
and
mean,
the
like, the
Frog,
visuals of New Orleans is just beautiful. It's just
Such a good movie.
yeah, the visual, it's beautiful, and even in like the
Yeah.
little swamps and the alligator playing the trumpet, I love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah. Louis.
Louis. Very good. I like him a lot.
Yeah, there's really fun side characters. You know, Ray, Mama Odie.
Mama Odie. Oh,
Mama
Odie's so
Odie.
good.
I love Mama Odie.
I need to rewatch this. I didn't watch this until The first time I watched this was in college with Catherine.
Really? That's your
I
first
think
time?
I showed up for part of
I
that.
watched
You
it in
did.
theaters.
I remember watching. I don't know if I saw it in theaters, but I saw it either right around then. I was still pretty young when I saw it, but it's quickly become one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah, I rewatched it last year. I was like, oh wait,
I
this is
did
really
too.
good. This holds up extremely well, and yeah, I would put it in A tier.
I had an RTFO match this year, and my dad texted me. He's like, "Hey, Princess and the Frog is on. Do you want to watch it?" And I said, "No, I've seen it already, but I have a match." I did the match. It ended. I went to your side, and my dad had just finished. He watched it by himself in the TV, and that's like he would never do that for like a Disney movie if I wasn't there with him. But he watched the whole thing and he loved it, and I'm like, "That's awesome. Good for you, Dad."
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog. Oh, go for it, Sarah.
I have this as an S tier.
A. This is a solid A for me.
They say this is. I know I like this more than most, but like yeah, it's like one of my top 5. I think for some reason, but I love this movie.
I have it at the top of A for me, so
That's fine with me.
I will compromise with that.
Cole is gonna get really mad if we put it above Aladdin, but
yeah, I also wanted to bring up like her best friend Charlotte, who's
Yes.
like, a really privileged, rich white girl, but like she's not like super bratty or anything. Like I just think they like complement each other well.
They were, and especially like at the end, like how she wanted like Naveen for herself, obviously, but like like once she sees like that Tiana and Naveen are just like perfect together, like she knows to like step aside, and she's like, I support this. I love it so much.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that placement. It deserves all the love and praise. It's great. Although I have some issues with it, like I said earlier, with the villain. It's the good outweigh the bad. It's so great.
It's one of those situations I kind of just ignore any of the flaws because I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it also just has like great message for kids about like working hard, but also balancing that with having fun.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Winnie the Pooh.
I've never seen Winnie the Pooh.
Wait. It should be Tangled. Winnie the Pooh came out after. Yeah, it should be Tangled. I was like, wait, that's wrong.
Tangled.
Winnie the Pooh came out 2011. Tangled came out 2010.
Tangled, very, very good. Tangled, the best. I love Tangled. So much about Tangled is so good. Oh my god, I love Tangled.
Yeah.
I take it back. Mother Gothel's my favorite villain, but Friends on the Other Side still my favorite villain song.
Fair. But like Mother Knows Best, such a good song.
So good.
Oh my god.
Especially the reprise, like later in the movie. I mean, I rewatched this the other night just because I was like having a really bad day. And it's just instantly cheers me up. Favorite Disney song. I cannot. Yes. For some reason, I was blanking on the song name.
Yeah, I was like, I know exactly because it's also one of mine. It's mine.
It's my favorite Disney song. It's my favorite scene, the lantern scene. I cry every time. I love it so much. It's just like just seeing Flynn and Rapunzel's relationship develop throughout the movie is just. I love everything about this movie. Like I couldn't come up with anything negative to say about this movie. I love it so much.
I mean, Flynn Rider is one of the best characters ever. And Zachary Levi does such a good job.
Yes, Zachary Levi.
Mulder is
Flynn is my I mean, he's not technically a prince, but like he's my favorite person in that role in a Disney movie.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah. Tangled's I mean, like it's not only is it my favorite Disney movie, I think I have it as my 5th favorite movie of all time. It's either 5 or 6. It's one of my favorite movies. I love this movie. I can rewatch it constantly and just never get sick of it. I love it so much.
Kingdom Dance is such a good scene.
Yes, Kingdom Dance.
Are you guys still watching? You still talking about Winnie the Pooh?
No, we're talking about Tangled.
No, we're talking about Tangled.
Oh, what? Wait, why didn't you let me know? I muted myself for Winnie the Pooh.
We told you we were going to Tangled instead because Tangled should be above Winnie the Pooh.
Was released before Winnie the Pooh, so we went,
All right, well, Tangled is amazing. I think I agree with everything you guys say. Flynn Rider's hot.
He is. He is very hot.
Kingdom Dance is amazing. Alan Menken's score is awesome.
Yes.
I love Mother Knows Best. I love Mother Gothel's a villain, and just the animation's beautiful. Flower green and glow, let your pepper shine. That's the color grass. That's it.
There
That's all I
are
have to
multiple scenes in this movie make me cry.
Yes. Yeah.
But they're for different reasons. Like during the lantern scene, it makes me cry because it's just such like a happy scene. It's just so beautifully done. Animation is so good. And then the scene at the end where like Flynn almost dies, like just seeing like that, she like cuts her hair and she's like just, oh my god, so good, so good. I love this movie so much. So much. It's such a good movie.
It's so good. And
I could talk
I
about
did
Tangled
an
and
analysis on
forever.
Mother on Tangled and or I did an analysis on Tangled and like the original story of Rapunzel, and also like I talked about Mother Knows Best and how like like there's I'm trying to remember the word, I think, or the line in the song where she says I'm trying to I'm trying to remember the line. I'm gonna look it up before.
What was it?
Yeah.
I can think of it. What happens? Tell me, Matthew. Explain it to me. Matthew.
You guys can talk, and I'm gonna try to find the line. You guys, if you.
But what is it? Tell me, and maybe I can remember.
Well, he can't tell you what the line is because he doesn't remember it.
No, but like, what happens in whatever's going on?
Or is it Mother Knows Best? I'm trying to remember.
Stick the drama, stay with Mama. Mother Knows Best. There's Mother Knows Best reprise is really good too.
The reprise is so good because it's like
it's
completely changes the tone. Like the first one, even though like the meaning behind it is kind of still pretty dark.
It's like when she says "I love you" and she's like holding her hair, or like.
Oh yeah,
she like kisses her hair,
to the hair,
like something like that.
And not to her.
Yeah,
she loves the powers. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, Matthew, I remember reading that when you wrote that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, I wrote a little analysis about how she sings to her while she's little, flower gleam and glow in a major key to signify like it's happy song. But when she grows up, it like she sings it in a minor key, which is
really
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, because it sounds more sad and more. It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, I found the line. It's that's right, to keep you safe and sound, dear, is like when Mother Gothel is like running down her hair to keep you safe and sound, is like.
Oh wow, yeah. Mm-hmm. This movie's amazing. S.
Top of S tier, number one Disney movie.
Okay.
You really.
You're friend of two people who have it at number one.
Yeah.
I have it at 6.
Number one.
But sure, yeah.
Just like Purdue's gonna be on Monday.
Yes. No, I'm not gonna like. I know I have Tangled at number 6, but I don't mind it being above Mulan.
This is something I will fight for to be number one.
Yeah.
That is fine. I'm not gonna argue. I'm happy with it because I love Tangled. So if you had like an angry Tangled person that didn't like Tangled for some reason and like Frozen better, like Kate, I feel like would have brought Tangled down.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with Tangled being at number 1.
All right. We'll move on to Winnie the Pooh now, 2011.
Way to follow up Tangled.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
I have seen it. I very vividly remember seeing it in theaters. I also got a 4-pointer on this movie, right? I think. Yeah, it was this movie. Yes.
You did.
I mean, to be fair, like I don't remember what the exact wording of the question was, but like just knowing Winnie the Pooh in general, I feel like it would have been an easier one to guess. But it's okay. I got the points. But yeah, I mean, it's Winnie the Pooh. I love the characters. I don't actually remember too much about the movie itself, but I do remember seeing it.
Less about this one than the Many Adventures.
Yeah. I don't think I like it as much. I love the characters. Like I've always loved like anything like Winnie the Pooh was involved in. So like it's very nostalgic, just like seeing all the characters in like a newer movie. But
and 2D animation.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, I don't know where I would put it though, just because it's very mid-tier, mid-level. I feel like for me.
Yeah, it's just wholesome, but not as good as the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Either bottom B or maybe top C for me.
I'd probably say top C because I don't think it's quite on the same level as the original ones.
What do you want?
I'd put Jungle Book above it.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Great.
Okay, but like, did Winnie the Pooh win Best Original Score of its year? No. Pocahontas above Winnie the Pooh. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't care that much.
I don't. I was just being a snobby film score person.
I care.
It's fine.
I will fight for Winnie the Pooh to stay above Pocahontas.
That is fine. That's fine.
All right, let's move on to Wreck-It Ralph.
I think this franchise is where Sarah and I are going to disagree.
Yeah, I disagree. This is where one of my more hot takes in Disney. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, and I mean, I love the sequel too, but we'll get to that. But this movie, I love the characters. I love. I've always. I mean, I know I've talked about this to Sophie a lot, especially with like Game of Thrones and stuff, but I love redemption arcs for characters. And I feel like taking like somebody who's like the villain of his game and giving him this redemption arc to kind of prove he can be the hero and he isn't all bad. Like I'm a sucker for stories like that.
Yeah, he's deemed a villain, but like because he was forced to be. He's actually a pretty good guy.
Oh, I know, but that's why I like that they let that actually like kind of flesh out and like the other characters start to see him for what he really is. And even if his character development's like it's I feel like the character development comes more from other characters changing their perspective on him as he's able to show his character, like his personality more and outside of like what he's expected to be.
Gene.
I just love this movie.
I don't really have anything else to say. I like the score is cool. Henry Jackman does a good job. I think that's him, right?
Yeah. John C. O'Reilly, you know.
Yeah, John C. O'Reilly, yeah.
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch is pretty great. No, it's good. I like it. It's I like it a lot better than the sequel.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like in the middle for me. Like it's fun. It's a fun watch. It's entertaining, but it's nothing super special to me. Like it was just like another movie to me, you know. So that's all I'm gonna say.
This movie is great. I mean, I think like Ralph and Vanellope, they just have this really great friendship. They is like super pure. And I really enjoyed seeing it. I think the fictional worlds and like fictional games that they create are extremely memorable. Just like really fun. You know, like Wreck-It Ralph is great. There's Hero's Duty and the Sugar Rush, like those three games. Yeah, they all just are very vibrant worlds, and like the whole Candy Crush or the Candy, you know, different like.
One of my favorite scenes in the movie when the Mentos in the Sugar Rush world fall into the Diet Coke.
Yeah. When they're and then also just like when they're training to the Rihanna song, I forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I love this movie.
It's yeah, I loved it when I watched it in theaters, and I don't like it as much on rewatch because like I think just my taste 10 years ago is very different than it is now, but I think it's still a great film, and I would put it in A tier.
This would be an S tier for me. I know I like it more than other people do. This is one of those I don't really know why I like it so much. I love it so much.
This is a C tier for me.
So what does that balance out to?
High B, probably.
High B or low A somewhere. I think if it's S for Sarah and A for B. I'm not sure.
I don't care either way if we put high B or low A. It's up to you, Sarah.
If we put it low A, I would put it above Hercules, but
No,
it's
no.
I would say at
It's
least
not
like
better than
above
Hercules.
Fantasia. If we put it
I
in
would
the A
definitely put
tier,
it above
I would
Fantasia
say-
though.
All right, you guys can do that. That I don't mind. You can put that. A
Then
tier.
let's do that. The higher I
Okay.
can get Wreck-It Ralph, the
Yes.
better.
Yeah.
It's not going above Hercules. No way.
I can understand that opinion.
All right, there you go. It's A. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry I brought it down.
Time
guys.
for the Frozen slander.
Well, moving on to Frozen. I'll start because I like this movie. I think it's
Yeah, Sarah,
it's
you go
very
last.
overrated,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's bad. I think Olaf has really annoyed me in the past couple years. So I think it just makes it worse now that since I've rewatched it. So yeah, I don't love the movie, but I still think it's good. The songs are overplayed, but still good songs, I guess. I don't listen to them often though. So yeah.
No, I agree with everything you said, Matthew. But I don't like it as much as you. I think it's definitely in the middle of the pack for me. I used to hate it a lot because I'm like, this is dumb. This is dumb. I watched it 3 weeks late in the theaters, and I had heard nothing but amazing things about it. And I'm like, damn, this is going to be the next Lion King. What? And I watched it, and I'm like, dang, I'm super underwhelmed. What was that? This was fine. It was amazing. The plot twist was fine.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. I do
You can
like
see it coming from a mile away.
I do like the sibling dynamic between Elsa and Anna. I love that a lot. That's beautiful. The sister relationship. I think it's my favorite part of the movie. I don't really care too much about Kristoff. I don't really care. Sven is cute. Olaf can go die.
Yes.
Yeah. I really, really love the Frozen. Not Frozen. You don't have to protect me. I'm not afraid. Please don't let me out again. Please don't slam the door. You don't have to keep for the first time in forever reprise. I love that song.
Yeah, okay.
Just because you can hear the clash and oh my god, it's such a freaking good song. That's my favorite song of the whole movie. And yeah, you're right. It has really good songs. But it's not amazing like everyone has said to be, and there's a lot of flaws in it. They could have done a lot more with it, I feel like, but they kind of just stuck to what it was. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Sarah, go for it. Take it away.
There's exactly one thing I like about this movie, and it's the Big Summer Blowout guy. I don't know why I like that guy, but I do. Everything else about this movie, I hate. Olaf, right? It's possibly my least favorite Disney character. It's so annoying. I don't understand the appeal. Yeah, I mean, he's a cute snowman, but like, nothing against Josh Gad, but it's so annoying. So hard to listen to. His character's just so goddamn annoying.
He felt forced in the movie.
Yes, and then Anna, annoying. Like you couldn't see that the guy was so clearly using her. Hans, don't like you called it a plot twist. You could tell from the very beginning that the guy was going to be the villain. Like they're not even subtle about it. But
sideburns.
They act like they're trying to build it up to some big plot twist as if it isn't so clear from the beginning. And the music, so overplayed. I don't like it. I don't dislike it just because it's overplayed. I just don't like it. Like obviously, like everybody who's singing, obviously they're great and they're very talented, but the music itself is just not good. I hate it. I hate it so much. Another thing, everybody tried to make it out like the whole sisterly love thing being so unique about the movie and like being that
Lilo and Stitch did it first.
Literally, like they acted like Anna being saved by they act like the whole sisterly love is being the main focus instead of the romantic love. And it's just no, it's not. The romantic love is arguably more prevalent in the movie than the sisterly love, but like the sisterly love isn't that special. It's not like It's another thing. Like, I know I won't say too much about Moana, but like I always compare it. That movie does a lot better job of like not focusing on like romantic love and just, like focusing on like the main conflict. There's all I hate this movie so much. I hate Frozen
Keep
so
going.
much.
You're on a roll.
I could complain about this movie for so long, and I'm trying to.
You hit the
Keep
nail right
going.
on the head. Keep going.
Another really dumb reason I hate it. Well, I don't think it's dumb. Other people do, but it took over one of my favorite rides in Disney World, and the ride itself was
Maelstrom.
half-assed. The ride, it's just the plot. It's just another generic Disney plot for me. And then just because it was so overhyped, and because people tried to make it out to be so much more unique and special than it actually was, it to me highlighted all the flaws way more than it would if people were like, oh, this is just another Disney movie, it's cute. I guarantee you if the reaction when it came out wasn't as strong as it was, I probably wouldn't hate this movie as much. Because it's so forced down like everybody's throats. Like it's like you're trying to be forced into liking it, and I'm trying to be forced. And when somebody's trying to force me to like something, like everything felt with this movie, I will go so hard in the opposite direction, and I will just. Honestly, part of the reason I dislike this movie so much is spite, because I'm not gonna like. Everybody kept telling me to like it, that I was gonna love it, that I have to love it. No, I fucking hate it. I hate this movie. I hate
You
this
know
movie.
the first song, the Frozen Heart song.
Frozen Heart.
In the Honest trailer, they go, "We are cutting eyes, 'cause we are cutting eyes." You have to watch the Honest trailer, Sarah. You're gonna laugh so much.
I'll watch it.
We had to learn Frozen Heart for Inquire, actually. So
yeah, Sarah,
Fixer Upper, one of the worst Disney songs. Just saying.
He's a little bit of a fixer-upper.
God, so annoying.
Little bit of yeah. That I would say, for the first time in forever is a good song, and then the reprise, Let It Go.
It's good, but it's overplayed.
It's good. It's super overplayed.
I can understand the sentiment behind it.
The voice acting is very good. Adele Dazeem does a great job as Elsa.
Yes.
The wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. She's great. Kristen Bell is. I love her as Anna. She's great. She sings great. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Josh Gad, he did what he can. He did what he could, but oh my god, I hated it a lot. The summer song and the Fixer Upper song and the Frozen Heart song. Whatever.
Those songs, so bad. And like,
Love is an Open Door is fun. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite song from the movie, if I'm being honest. If I had to say something that isn't totally negative. And like, I think another thing that like, especially like talking about Fixer Upper, is just like with Kristoff, there's nothing terribly awful about his character. He's so bland. He's just very whiny. He's just very there. It's just
he's a man.
Yeah. But I think it's not like there's anything actively there to like make me dislike him until honestly the second movie. But it's just because I think he's so bland, and I think it's because people also try to make him up to be some like great character. It's like he really is just very bland and just not a good character. Like for the longest time, I said Hans was my favorite part of the movie just because he was the villain and he almost kills the characters. Like literally, that was my reasoning when I was younger. I've had more time to actually justify my hatred of this movie, but yeah.
Cole says the Frozen songs on their own aren't bad. They just weirdly clash with.
I agree. I don't like the songs by themselves, but I very much do agree they do clash.
All right, I have had enough talking about Frozen.
Okay.
So we can move on to other better films.
Yes.
Where would you place this?
F tier. F for Frozen.
Like. Oh, that's really good. Like in the end, like bottom?
Oh no, it wouldn't be bottom because at least like the animation's pretty, but like I would probably put it top of F tier based on like just everything else, but like also at least it's not racist.
True. Yeah. I didn't see.
I have it in C. I'd put C. Low C maybe. No.
I put it like here.
Yeah, I agree with that. But Sarah brings it down, so
Sarah
it's probably
has it
gonna go
here.
deep.
We should compromise a D somewhere at the top, though.
Yep,
Hey, I'll
that's fine.
take it. I'll
That's
take
fine.
I
it.
don't know.
I already know this would have had to be way higher if Kate was on the panel. So like, nothing against Kate, she's awesome, but at least I got Frozen to be lower.
I'm gonna send her a picture of it right now on Snapchat.
Cole says Frozen, like B for him.
Boo. Oh man, I really hate Frozen.
Kate would have brought it up.
Oh,
She
that's what
would
I'm
have been S
saying.
tier.
For sure.
It would have probably been B.
That's what
B.
I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm glad that at least it's in the D tier. Like, I knew it wasn't going to end up in the F tier, but if I
All
can
right.
drag it down as much as possible.
All right, let's do Big Hero 6.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, good movie now.
this is good.
I
It's
love
very
Big
good.
Hero 6.
I like this one a lot.
This one I didn't see right when it came out.
I saw
So,
this
like,
in theaters.
I watched it.
I-
Yeah.
The first time I watched it was like one of the movie nights for Disney Club. So it was within the last like 2-3 years. But everybody always told me it was like there's like one point in the movie that like will make you very emotional, and I didn't really know what it was. And I ended up crying in public. I don't do crying, and I don't do crying in public. So when a movie does that for me,
Yeah.
And it's just the rest of the movie. Baymax, so wholesome. Love Baymax.
Yeah.
I love the whole movie.
Baymax is amazing. When I first watched this in theaters, I went in just with regular expectations, but I was like, holy shit, I am impressed, to the point where I looked at my sister and I was like, is this the best Disney superhero movie? And she was like, no, Incredibles. And I'm like, yeah, but that's Pixar. So yeah, I was like, this is excellent. I was surprised, and I was really happy with what we saw. And it's top 15 Disney for me. I love it. Baymax is a great character. I love all the side characters that team up with them. Fun story. I think the villain twist with Callahan was a little weak.
Definitely the weakest part of the movie.
But still fun. Like when he goes, that was his mistake. Oh,
that was his
God.
mistake. The nanobots are cool. Like
the nanobots are cool. The animation's excellent. I love San Francisco. I would love to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one of those movies, like, I think because I didn't see it right away, I was like, I didn't have like super high expectations for it, but everybody that had seen it told me that I would love it, that it was really good. So I think it kind of exceeded my expectations, just because I was like, this isn't something I really need to prioritize seeing right away. And I was like, once I saw it, I was like, no, I should have seen it right away.
Yeah, and the score by Henry Jackman's pretty good too. I like it. Sorry, I'm gonna bring up the score whenever I can. All right, so
understandable.
Yeah, it's
the
me.
Score is sometimes the best part of a Disney movie.
I agree. All right, I have this at an A tier, like low A.
I have an A tier as well.
I was gonna say I have it at high A, but
okay.
Let me see the A's. Where are the A's? Scroll up.
I'm just gonna put it there for now, and then we can figure it out.
I'm fine with that, actually.
Wait,
although I do like Tarzan more, but that's fine.
I would personally put it above Little Mermaid, but I will also.
I would put it lower in general. So
I will take this. I'll take this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Where did you want to put it, Matthew?
I would. It's hard because I like it more than Hercules, but I like it less than Wreck-It Ralph. So.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's fine.
But I definitely.
I think Hercules and Tarzan are better than Big Hero 6, but it's a mix, so I'm fine with where we have it now. It's okay.
Yeah, those are like very much like right next to each other. If I had an actual solid ranking, they'd all be like right next to each other for me.
Yeah.
So like I'm okay with this.
All right.
Yeah. Before we move on to Zootopia, I just want. Yeah, Albert says, "Whoa, 7 films left."
Yeah, we've gone through this a lot faster than I thought. I think it helps that we only have 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, Zootopia. Oh wow. Oh my God.
Zootopia is so good. Yeah.
This could easily be an S tier for sure for me. I love this movie. I love the themes that it explores while having like an animal world. This is Chicken Little Thought. Chicken Little Thought. No, what was it? Chicken Little Trot, or what was it? What's that scene?
Chicken Little walked so Zootopia could run.
Chicken Little wishes it was Zootopia,
Yes.
but it's not. I love it. Try Everything by Shakira is actually a lot of fun. I don't care. It's overplayed, but it's so fun and it's always
so
in my head.
It's still good. It's not like Frozen overplayed, anyways.
Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps' character, like, and their chemistry and their relationship is off the charts. It's one of the best duos in any Disney movie.
Wow. Jason Bateman is so good. Jennifer Goodwin.
He's so charismatic. He's so charismatic. Cole! Oh, our friendship ends here. Cole said Zootopia is C tier.
Okay, I don't like Zootopia as much as most people, but that is just wrong.
No, it's fine. It's an opinion. It's okay. Cole, but that hurts, man. That's ouch. That hurts. Albert said, I left after Snow White to wash my car. Listen back later, but Dinosaur F is the right rating. Thank you, Albert. Frozen D, yikes. Yeah.
I would fight to drag Frozen down as far as I can.
I was going to say, Albert, listen to Sarah's slander on Frozen. It's very entertaining. Yeah. You just felt, I could hear your frustration in your voice. You're like,
It's so, okay, I know we're talking about a different movie, but like, just to explain my frustration really quick, it's because so many people try to like tell, like, I know I've been telling other people their opinions are wrong on this, but like I've had people like actually fight me on Frozen and like telling me like you're in the Disney Club chat. I've had people like get genuinely mad at me because I don't like the movie. When people are getting mad at me, like actually mad,
it makes you like it less.
Yes, it makes me like it less, and they're unwilling to see that there's flaws in it. Like even some of my favorite movies that have flaws, like I'm like, I know there's flaws, but I'm just going to choose to ignore them. But that doesn't mean that the movie doesn't have its flaws. Like people will completely ignore the flaws in Frozen, and I just hate that. Back to Zootopia.
Zootopia's awesome. Zootopia great.
Zootopia good.
There's a ton of great characters, like great side characters. You know,
I do like the Godfather references. That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
I wouldn't know those.
Idris Elba as Chief Bogo.
Yes. Oh, he's amazing as Chief Bogo.
Him.
So let's go. I love when he said that. Jenny Slate's great too. That was another good really plot twist that I did not really see coming.
Yeah, that was that's what a plot twist should be.
They set it up, but like very subtly, and you were like, like, oh, what happens now? Because it kind of ends in the middle, and you're like, oh wait, but isn't it over? But they kind of keep going with the movie, and it's very, very good. I love this one. I love this one a lot.
Yeah, like with the plot twist, it's like something like watching it for the first time, like it's hard to see like the plot twist coming, but like going back, you can see where they set it up and like all the little hints that they drop. And like I like when that's how a plot twist is done. Like you can, like it's there enough to figure out, but like it's also subtle enough where you can't figure it out.
Oh, Cole disagrees and says Zootopia has one of the worst twist villains. Interesting.
Not worse than Frozen, though.
He also says, I feel like I'm in the wrong timeline. Yeah, give me the Cole variant. Where's the Cole variant that likes Zootopia? I love this one. I mean, we talked about it. Michael Giacchino.
Yes,
Michael Giacchino. This is his first Disney animated score. I'm so proud of him.
Anything he writes score for, I'm almost 100% guaranteed to like it.
All right, where are we putting this?
I personally would probably put it in A tier.
Top tier.
Where did you say?
The DMV scene with the sloth.
I heard
I love that scene.
I heard D tier, and I was like, excuse me?
Yeah,
the DMV scene with the sloths. It's night.
Scene.
Every time I step in somewhere where it's daytime and I come out and it's night, I will yell, "It's night!" Always. So that happened a lot when I took exams at Purdue. I'd come in, light of day, come out, and go, it's night. Great. I love it. So many great references. It's such a feel good. I love it.
Albert said he wants a Flash spin-off movie where they run of 3 hours.
I would watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see what happens to him, at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Flash and Priscilla.
Oh yeah, where they get caught. Yeah.
This is S tier for me. S tier.
Yep.
I have it as top of A, so I'm good
I
with wherever it
would
lands.
low S
So low
probably.
S,
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
above Lion King.
I won't fight too hard for it to be in a certain spot. I would not put it above Emperor's New Groove, but I don't really care
Yeah.
what the
That's
I
fine.
don't mind either way. Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
I'm not gonna fight for putting it above Emperor's New Groove, even if I wanted to. But uh,
this S tier is shaping up to be the best S
I
tier
love it.
ever. I'm
It's a
really
great
happy.
S tier.
You know why, Sarah? Because there's no Frozen on it.
Yes.
All right, what do we have next?
All right.
Oh, Moana,
Moana,
make way, make
make
way.
way.
This has an amazing soundtrack.
The
All the
soundtrack is
songs
so
are
good.
so
Yes.
freaking good.
Yeah.
Lin-Manuel Miranda did really, really well with this one. I have some concerns on this film, but the good
What are
outweigh the
those
bad in the
concerns?
I thought Moana's development was not present. I think she just is the same person in the end as she is in the beginning, determined. But she doesn't really go anywhere. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
Mao is
I mean,
the
she-
one that
But
develops.
Maui does.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Like Moana, she goes on her journey, but her character
So like,
itself
while
doesn't
she's
develop.
a strong character.
Yeah.
It's kind of doesn't really change, and it doesn't really impact me or like
Mm-hmm.
in any way, like emotionally. So I'm just like, oh, she figured it out. Good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the problem with the character. The movie itself is good. It does drag. I feel like they could have put some other stuff in. I like when they get on the boat and she finds Maui. From there till when they kind of like find out or not find out everything. They kind of just like resolve the whole heart of Tafiti. Their journey is a little boring. The whole crab shiny bit is
it's great.
dumb. It's dumb.
Super fun.
It's
a
an
fun
interesting song. But I don't
Yeah.
really care about it. I just honestly, anytime I watch the movie, I'm like, damn, that animated water just looks better than water itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. I wish yeah, because it has a lot of songs in the beginning and it kind of just stops, and then it has one song in the end, and then yeah, that's my issue with it. But overall, I really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful movie. I love You're Welcome is such a great
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
How Far I'll Go, great song.
Yes, How Far I'll Go,
Shiny,
so good.
that's
Fun.
I'm
it
probably
sounds a little bit like Take a Break from Hamilton.
I mean, I wonder why.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about Moana.
Yeah.
Oh, and the score is beautiful.
Yeah. I'm probably
is it?
butchering. Wait, what?
Who did the score?
Mark
I don't-
Mancina?
Mark Mancina. Yeah, Tarzan. Yeah, the score is pretty.
I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of her name, but like Ellie
Carvalho.
Yeah,
I think.
she does her voice is so pretty. Like she's such a good singer,
Yeah.
and I was glad that they kind of went for somebody who at the time was more of an unknown. More than just like going for a big name just for the shock factor, because I mean they already had The Rock. Like can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so I think
they got Christopher Jackson to do the dad. I like that. Hamilton.
Yeah, I think
Lynn loves that.
Yeah, I think I liked this movie a lot when I first saw it in theaters, and I think part of the reason I liked it a lot is because I used it to defend my Frozen hatred. But as I've like gotten a little bit more removed from it, I can like Sophie said, like I've started to like see there's definitely a lot that is kind of wrong with the movie, but I still really enjoy it, and I like it's already been said, I love most of the music. I love most of the music.
No, I really love this movie. I think I like that there's no romance, I think
that was something that I really enjoy, because it's like not that I dislike when a movie has like the romance element, but like they did it a good job of not like trying to force it in. I was worried the whole movie they were going to try to force some sort of romance in somewhere.
No, yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. It was more of a friendship based relationship and growing as a person, as well as like with the relationship with the other person. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it's just about the journey, and like there's not really a villain. I think there's a lot of just fun moments. Cole says, I think Moana has one of the most unique finales for a Disney movie. And yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah,
I really like the finale. I think
Mhm.
it works well.
it's a good ending. I like the ending a lot. Yeah, it's what
Yeah.
boosts the film for me. Mom is still taking a nap.
Yeah, no,
Dude, I have
this
the
is
most.
S tier. This is S tier for me. I really love this
Oh,
one.
this is an S tier for me. This is B tier for me.
I was gonna say high B, low A.
So it goes in A.
Yeah.
Goes in A. All right, where do we put it in A?
Above Wreck-It Ralph. It has to go above Wreck-It Ralph.
I'll
I'm
compromise
okay with
that,
that.
because I
would
wouldn't put
put
it
it-
above Hercules personally, but I
I
know
would
you
put it
have it in
here.
S tier.
I would at least put it here.
Can we put
Okay.
Hero 6 above it?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I'm good with.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm good either way.
Okay.
I'm happy that Little Mermaid's above it though, because I have Little Mermaid right above Moana.
Albert in the live chat say he loves Moana. Moana was the first movie where
Film.
he filmed a review publicly on Instagram, and then
Nice.
it got converted to the Councilman podcast. So,
Love it.
Yeah. Let's move on to Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I know this is an unpopular opinion. I personally love this movie. I think part of it's just because I love the first one so much, and it's just I like seeing. I understand like the character development kind of goes backwards almost a little bit, but I think the thing I love this movie, there's so many little Easter eggs just because like being in the internet, like I just love seeing like how they interpret like all that, like the dark web, like all that stuff, how they interpret that, and then just like the eBay stuff, and then just all like and also the Stanley cameo, because I'm pretty sure this came out like
it was
right after he
passed
passed away.
Yeah, it was right
And so that made me really emotional because I was still like, it was still really fresh, but also the fucking Rickroll in the credits.
Oh my god, yeah.
Top tier.
I saw this in theaters, and at the time I thought
Yeah.
it was okay, but then I watched it again, and I'm like, damn, this is not. There's a lot of problems with this movie. Ralph just seems like a completely different character and just super clingy and
Yeah.
which I understand, but this is more of a Vanellope movie than Ralph. And I like how she kind of grows and steps out of her comfort zone and decides to just grow with, I like it.
I love her development in this movie, but
yes,
Ralph
Yeah,
kind
I
of takes
love
a big
the
step
princess
back.
scene is the best scene in the movie.
Yes.
And her song is great. Other than that,
But I really like how it explores their friendship even more. Like how
Yeah.
it's like that, how Ralph's clinginess like affects
Yeah.
and
I mean, I feel like it's a
cool-
very realistic thing to like explore because like
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much no friendship is going to be perfect. Everything has its toxic elements. Friendships
Yeah.
go through their rough patches, and I like how it interprets that. But Ralph just still kind of annoying in this movie a bit.
Yeah. My sister and I were laughing like crazy when like a million Ralphs just started
Yes.
out of nowhere.
That scene was
funny.
so messed up. Like it was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
But honestly, I did like some of the pop culture references. They were pretty fun.
Yeah, I think they're great. I think that it was funny to see Felix and Calhoun.
Yeah.
all the
Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah,
racing.
other than that, it just didn't really do anything for me. I'm just like, oh, okay, another Wreck-It Ralph movie, cool. But the princess scene, it sold me. I was
Yeah,
like,
the
this
princess
is
scene's great.
this is what I wanted to watch. But yeah.
Yeah, the princesses as Avengers, great stuff. B tier.
I personally have it as an A tier, but I know I like this movie more than pretty much anybody. So I'm not going to fight too hard.
I have this at a low C.
Okay, understandable. This movie does have its flaws. It's one of those examples. It's a movie I love. I know it has its flaws, but I still really like it. So I'm just gonna unapologetically
So where
like
B
it.
tier should we put it?
This is
If Sophie has a low C tier, then I would say probably on the lower end of the B tier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. That's good. It's not.
I'm okay with that. I won't fight for her. This isn't my hill to die on.
I like Frozen better than Wreck-It Ralph. This is so weird. Or the Ralph Breaks the Internet. I like Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay, that's for somebody who has an irrational hatred for Frozen and an borderline irrational love for this movie, that Ralph Breaks the Internet. For a reasonable person, I can see that being like not.
But not by much. Not by
Yeah.
much. It's like a couple spots above Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's fine. I don't mind that. That's okay. I'm not gonna cry over it. Sorry, I brought it down, Sarah. It's just not my movie.
It's okay. I figure no. That's one that I'm very aware of the fact that I like this more than most.
Yeah, that's
people.
why I was like, we're gonna disagree on
Right.
these movies for sure. But I'm glad the S tier is still.
Yes, the S tier is good. That's all that truly matters.
Yeah. Albert
Okay.
said that he now that since he can see the B tier, he says Brother Bear over The Great Mouse Detective isn't right. Which
It's
I
the
mean I agree.
nostalgia.
I think The Great Mouse Detective is better, but I'm the only person who has seen it. Too.
I haven't seen Great Mouse Detective, so I don't know.
It's the nostalgia for me. Brother Bear has so much nostalgia with it, and just that there's. I love it so much for that reason.
Yeah,
Oh,
should we,
and Great
move
Mouse
to The Great
Detective, I have
Mouse
zero
Detective now?
nostalgia.
All right, what's next?
All right.
Is it Frozen 2?
Frozen
Okay.
2.
Oh my god.
I won't go as hard on the. I mean,
You know,
I
I'll start
still
by
have a
saying
lot of
Frozen 2
complaints.
is better than Frozen.
No, absolutely not.
No.
No.
I think
No,
it's
this is-
objectively a worse movie, but I dislike them about the same. But
I do like what they were trying to do with the movie. Like it was cool. It's I think the plot is a little more interesting than the first one because
Yeah.
they went in with like the whole elements thing, and I thought that was really interesting. But it's such a messy
Execution,
movie.
yeah,
It is
execution was not
very
very
messy.
good.
And the songs, there's only 2 good songs. Show Yourself and Into
Show
the
Yourself
Unknown.
is one of the best.
Oh,
songs.
God.
It's better than
Show
all
Show
the
Yourself
Yourself
is
songs.
amazing.
I will say,
Yeah.
Show Yourself is pretty good. I do not like Into the Unknown. That song's just straight trash.
I love it.
do
It's so
not like
fun.
that song.
Yeah, that's right.
Lost in the Woods is such a meme.
Also, it's great.
It sounds like
it's
a
fun.
freaking Backstreet Boys song.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Which one is Lost?
It doesn't work in the movie,
Or-
but it's super fun.
Oh, is that the dumb Kristoff one?
Yeah.
God, fuck that scene. That's why I don't like Kristoff's character. He was just such a whiny bitch boy the entire movie.
Yeah.
Anna's also really annoying. She's
Yeah.
really stupid. In
Her
the
song
movie.
is very forgettable in the movie.
Yeah, she's also just really dumb. Like she's like, oh, like Elsa, you can't be going off by your own, but she has powers. So like,
Yeah, it kind of just goes off the rails there, but I really like how they went more into Elsa's powers and the
Right.
history of
Yeah.
the whole thing. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Everything else I didn't care about.
I think if the execution had been a little bit better, I think I probably would have liked this one like a little bit more. But because, like I said, like Elsa was probably the one character from the first one, besides the big summer blowout guy, that like I didn't actively hate.
Yeah, she's a great character.
And like, yeah, I love seeing like the attempt to like explore more of her character, but it's just like you said, it's just so messy and it just, yeah, I just think the execution brought it down. I also have a lot of complaints about the music, but I complained enough about the first Frozen, so I'll just say I don't like the music in this movie.
Cole said the Frozen 2 Weezer song was very bizarre. We already talked about last
Weezer.
time.
I love Weezer. One thing I will say.
Yeah, Olaf's song is terrible. Olaf's song is
Oh
so
God,
bad.
fuck Olaf. I don't care anything Olaf does. I will hate it all. I hate Olaf. I hate Olaf.
There's one funny scene that Olaf recapping Frozen, and then they
I
milked
didn't
it
even like
and
that.
put it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god.
What is that?
Cake?
Ooh, cake.
Yeah. I literally asked my mom, can you please give me cake? Look at the cake.
Cake. One thing I will say about Frozen though, that water horse thing, the animation on that,
the animation is just stunning.
so beautiful. Like I will say, the animation in this movie is really good. especially that water horse. Like,
Oh my
that was like the
God.
one I genuinely did like that part of the movie. But like,
Yeah. There's no stakes
most
in
of
the
this movie's
movie.
still
That
bad.
really brings it down.
Yeah.
There's no stakes.
Yeah. It just comes back to the whole like
Yeah.
execution just being very messy, and like ambition was there, but the execution was not.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I already brought this up, I think, but the best part is that this movie debunks the Tarzan theory.
Yeah, I liked that theory too. It makes me mad because I liked that theory so much. It would have made Frozen a
But
little
it
bit better.
made no sense. I'm glad it got debunked.
No.
D.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I haven't C, so we're D.
It's not better than Frozen, so just put it right under Frozen.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
What are you doing?
Hey, yo.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah,
I'm happy
I'm
with
fine
that.
with that. The fact that both Frozen movies are
Alright.
G tier, I'll take it. I figured Frozen 2 wasn't gonna be a big fight, but I knew the first one was gonna be a little bit different.
All right. Well, we'll move on to Raya.
I haven't seen either of these last two yet. I ran out of time.
Oh my God, Matthew and I are gonna fight.
Yes, we're gonna fight for this.
Okay,
We're
I'll
gonna
just
fight with
gotta
this
get my
movie.
popcorn. Gotta watch the fight.
All right. Who wants to start?
I want you to start. I'm eating my cake.
Well, so Raya, I gonna start with the positives. Animation is stunning. You know it's Disney. You can't really go wrong with the animation.
But this
I
one,
think
man, so good.
It works well with like the action sequences, and I think just the world building. It was cool to see all the Asian influences. Kelly Marie Tran, great job of voicing Raya.
Oh, she's in
Awkwafina,
this?
super annoying, but
I didn't know Kelly Marie Tran was in this.
yeah, she's
super
really her voice acting is really good.
Yeah, she got too much hate for something that wasn't her control in Star Wars, so I'd like to see her.
Oh, was she Rose in Star Wars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got so
Aw.
much hate. She was getting like literal death threats. She left social media because of all
Poor
the hate.
girl.
she
She's
was
on the
getting.
death threats. Yeah.
So yeah, I loved. I haven't seen this, but if she's doing well, I'd like to see her do well. She deserves.
Sarah, you have to watch this. This is very good.
Yeah, I wanted to so bad before this. It's just I ran out of time this week.
That's fine.
I think
Can't believe you watched Saludos Amigos instead.
I
How
was
dare
going
you.
in order. Because it was the easiest thing, and at the time I thought I would have time to finish everything, but I didn't.
It's just so good.
okay. I think James Newton Howard score is pretty great. Yeah, pretty good, vibrant. You know, I think it adds a lot to the world. But yeah, it just feels very cookie cutter. Like it doesn't feel like it does anything new with the story, and then also just feels like it just goes from one scene to the next like really quickly without like developing anything. So like I don't think any of the characters are super memorable. I think Aquafina is super annoying as Sisu. Like I think I just feel no connection to any of the characters. Like there's no emotion to anything that feels like there should be.
Interesting.
And like I mean, Sisu, her animation is stunning. Like I think just the way they animate her dragon, like the movements and all that is really great. But just yeah, she annoyed me a lot. It was really weird. There were some jokes that just like where she would reference like modern day, which I just feel like didn't work for the movie. And then the theme of trust is terrible. It's just executed so poorly, and like the idea is in the right place, but they didn't set it up well. Like there's just not. They just don't set it up. I don't
Before
want to
Sophie gets her, I got a Snapchat of an orange cat. I have to share that. It's an orange cat.
Oh wow. Orange cat count.
Orange cat. I had to share the orange cat.
All right. Okay. I went into this movie. Well, I didn't pay the $30. I actually like streamed it illegally somewhere and airplayed it on my TV because I'm like,
I wouldn't
nowhere.
expect any less from you.
But then I loved it so much I went to see it in theaters because I was like, this is awesome. Okay. I agree with your positives. Yes. Animation stunning. I actually really like the characters. Uh, the score by James Newton Howard is the only reason why this has it's an 8 out of 10 and not a 7 out of 10 for me. It's beautiful. I listen to it every day and I love it so much. It feels authentic to the film and the culture. I think he did a really good job. Oh, Cole, you're my friend again. Thanks. He says the story in Raya feels rushed. I did like the fight sequences though. No, yeah, I
That's
do
what I
agree
feel
with
as
you.
well. Yeah.
It's a little too fast paced. I would have loved to it be a little longer and have the world building fleshed out a little more because they kind of rushed through a bunch of those things because I was so interested in everything. The worlds and the different families and it was so cool to me. Yeah, I know it's been compared a lot to the Avatar Last Airbender stuff. Whatever. This is Disney's version of it. I'm not going to complain about it. I liked it a lot. Oh yes, Cole. I also liked Aquafina. I didn't think she was annoying at all. I thought her character was hilarious. She didn't bother me. I thought she was one of the better characters of the movie. Her relationship with Raya, I love how they like go back and forth with the whole trust thing. And yes, I think your argument of the whole trust thing being overdone. Yeah, you're right. I think they say that word so many times in the movie, but I mean, it gets its point across. It's good for kids to watch if they're learning about trust. So there you go.
Like, their heart is in the right place, but they just don't do it well. Like Raya has no reason to trust Namari, and then
I'm gonna say something right here.
Yeah.
Namari, I love her character. She's amazing, really, really good. Conflicted. She doesn't know what to do, like morally, and because she has this burden or this kind of how do you say it? Like she has this duty to like I guess make her mom happy in every way and not happy but like do the right thing for her family or her part of the country I don't know if there's countries areas and I really love how they showed you how her and Namari became friends but then she betrayed her and because she wanted to get what she wanted and I love how there's a bunch of themes of betrayal and trust but there's also like themes of like living in harmony and I really like that how it kind of works out in the end for everyone. I'm sorry Sarah, I'm spoiling some things but whatever.
I'm spacing out right now because I haven't seen
good
that movie.
Perfect. I love it when you space out. Continue spacing out. And I like those themes. I like how they handle it. What else? Yeah. I have a theory that Namari and Raya are gay for each other, and I really wish that was canon because there's a bunch of YouTube videos about it, and there's a lot of hints. But we'll get to that later. I would have loved to see something more fleshed out, but there were a lot of hints. Yeah, I really love this movie. It surprised me a lot, and I watched it again in theaters. And watching it in theaters was actually beautiful. It was the animation on screen. Oh my god. Yeah, this surprised me, and I it made me cry. So that's another reason why I loved it. I think Cole said something historical anachronisms of Sisu is no different from the genie in Aladdin. What does that mean?
The difference is the genie is funny and Sisu isn't. So
I think Sisu's. I love Aquafina. People hate her, and I'm like, I love her voice. She's so funny to me. I love it. She's hilarious, and she's really good in Shang-Chi too.
Oh, she's great in Shang-Chi. I agree. Like she's great in Shang-Chi. She's not good in Raya. She's okay in Crazy Rich Asians.
I love how she's in 2 movies where there's like where there's dragons and stuff. That's hilarious. How'd she pull that off? Yeah. I have this at an A tier.
I have this in D.
B?
D.
You have this in D? Jesus Christ.
Well, where in D tier and where in A tier? Because I feel like that'll help pick if it's low B or high C.
I guess I would have it here. Since I like Ichabod and Toad more.
So, like, bottom of D tier?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Just because I like these movies more than I like Raya.
Oh my god. Sleeping Beauty is not better than Raya. But
And where do you have an A?
scroll up. I have it right under Princess and the Frog.
Oh, so literally that doesn't help at all.
That doesn't help.
We can. Okay, what would you like better, high C or low B?
I would put it in high C. I would
All
rather
right, let's
have it in high
number
C.
1C then. Let's just do number 1C.
Okay. Fair
That's fine with
compromise.
me. That's fine
Okay.
with me. I don't agree at all, but whatever. Matthew brought me down.
I'm sorry, I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sure
not
I
even.
probably would-
It's not better than Wreck-It Ralph. Oh my god, I'm going insane. Ah,
I'm sorry I didn't watch it.
wish-
If I watched it, it
I wish
probably would have
if I
been
could-
higher.
if I could switch Wreck-It Ralph and Raya, that'd be.
If you
perfect,
want to
but I
switch
can't
those,
do
I
that.
don't really care. I won't fight that
No.
much to
Math-
keep Wreck-It Ralph
No.
higher, or Ralph Breaks the Internet
Matthew won't let me. It's fine. It's fine.
higher. Okay.
Okay. Well, what do we
Alright.
have now? Oh, Encanto.
Well,
we have one more.
last one we have is Encanto. Yeah.
Jeez, we
Uh,
almost made this sub 3 hours.
It is 3 hours exactly
Yes,
right
3
now.
hours.
Exactly. So like we almost, if I didn't rant about Frozen as much as I did, it could have been under 3 hours.
Sarah, did you watch Encanto?
No, I haven't had time to. I was gonna go to the theaters last night after I finished my homework, but it took longer, and I wasn't about to ditch the Iowa game to see.
Yeah, no, you
this.
gotta watch the Iowa game.
No,
Yeah.
God,
I don't
that-
blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you at all.
I'm
Matthew and
gonna
I
try
watched-
to.
Matthew and I watched this one early, both together.
Yeah,
on the same
We
day.
we watched it the same day.
But you've seen it twice, and I've seen it once.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it better the second time around? Yes or no?
I think it's just about the same. I think yeah. But I've
Is it
had
about
more
the
time to
same?
listen to the music, and it's really catchy. I enjoy it. The music a lot more on rewatch, and I think I just appreciated the animation a lot more. Just like each scene is filled with so much detail, and like, yeah, I just really love the animation even more.
Yeah, no, it's really cool how it's just taking place in like one area.
Yeah, it's one location that takes place in a single house, but the world building is so well done.
It's super cool. Like I loved your review how you wanted to see what was in everyone's room because it was so carefully detailed too, like their
Yeah.
powers and what
Each
they
room
like.
is just so imaginative, and like you can
It's really
just
cool.
explore each person's room.
Honestly, that little scene reminded me of Meet the Robinsons because all of them in the family have like their own rooms and
Oh,
gadgets,
yeah.
and it's pretty cool. It reminded me of that a lot. No, but I like this. This was the biggest problem I had with this movie was that it just ends, and I'm like, hold on, because it kind of the climax is rushed.
Yeah.
And it's a little anticlimactic for my taste. I wish there was more. I honestly wish this movie was longer. It's like one of the rare occasions where I'm like, this movie needed to be longer. I wanted
agree.
more.
I think the third act
I
could
wanted
be
more.
longer.
I wanted more character development. I wanted more of a journey, so to speak. You know, because she got there too fast. Where I don't know. Maybe just the pacing was amazing and it went by super fast, and I'm like, well, that's it. So maybe if I watch it again, I'll appreciate it more. But to me, it flew by, and I'm like, that's it. That it just ends. I had so the movie ended at 8:37 when I watched it, but the Spider-Man trailer had dropped at 8:30. So I was on my phone, and it was there, and I'm like, I gotta wait for this movie to be over, don't I? And I didn't watch the Spider-Man trailer until the movie ended, and I was so mad. Whatever. No, I like this a lot. The songs, I think there's 2 that I really liked. No, 3 that I liked.
There's 3 that I'm really I do like all the songs. I think there are just more that are standouts. Stood out
Yes.
more.
Surface Pressure, Luis's song.
Pressure is so good. Yeah, I mean,
So good.
the visuals.
I told my friend it is the "You're Welcome" of Moana, like of Encanto. Like it's got the "You're Welcome" vibes. It's kind of different, but it's gonna be catchy, and people are gonna be singing it a lot. Like
and
You're
also the
Welcome.
themes, just how it deals with her feeling so much pressure from the family and just like everyone,
Luisa was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
Oh
my
God,
God, she's great.
loved her.
Yeah.
And Stephanie Beatrice, I think she did really well with Mirabel.
Yeah, she's just very natural.
I
her
didn't
voice-
know she could. Oh, I mean, and she was in The Heights, but
She was
barely.
in Indian Heights, but
Her singing voice is not my favorite, but it is unique, and I really
It's unique.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that from her. I thought her voice acting was phenomenal. So I liked her a lot because it was 30 minutes in, and I'm like, where have I heard this girl's voice before? I was so confused. I didn't know she was in the movie, and then I'm like, oh my god, no shit, that's Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Wait, she's in this?
She's the main character.
What?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, now I have to watch it.
You have to. She sings, and she's awesome. She's awesome.
I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her voice works really well, but
it does, and I like it a lot. This movie made me cry. Oh, not a lot. I shed like a couple tears, not like Coco level, but that the scene I'm talking about.
I know exactly. But I mean,
oh my god,
the best song in the movie is easily. I don't want to mispronounce it. So Sophie, if you
Dos Oruguitas.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, that's the best song. Absolutely, they're pushing that for best song for the Oscars.
Yeah, I hope it. Yes,
that song is beautiful. It made me cry. That whole sequence of the backstory with the abuela. Oh my god, it tore me to pieces.
Yes.
I was like, Jesus Christ, my heart. We Don't Talk About Bruno was really fun too.
That was super catchy. That one is super.
That
super
one,
catchy.
Surface Pressure. I love how we like the same songs. That's good.
I also really like Isabel's song because like it's just we learn more about her character cute. As well.
Yes,
right, and how what she's dealing with, and like how she has to be like perfect, but for Abuela. But then just like we learn about her character in the song. I think I really enjoyed it too, and then just flowers is they look beautiful. The animation is beautiful.
It's gorgeous, and I love how there's Colombian representation because a lot of people in Miami are thrilled about that because there have been like Hispanic representation, but not like single country like Colombia. Like people are happy.
That's I feel like a lot of stuff is just generic like representation.
So yeah, Pixar did Mexico, which is pretty awesome. I loved what they did, and then now Encanto, this is Colombia, and I love that because I got a lot of Colombian friends.
Yeah,
and the culture is beautiful. I love how they talk about arepas, like arepas. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's good food. I love that power, the mom's power, where she just like gives.
Yeah,
like,
I think all the characters is just like they're all super memorable, and like their power is really, give them a lot of personality.
Yeah, no, this was really good. I didn't see. I don't know why I give the edge to Raya, just because I don't know. I connected with it more, but this one's really really good too. I have it. It reminds me of Moana.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
In the way where Mirabel has her own development, but she kind of she stays where she's at from the beginning to the end.
I mean, I think she learns that, it's because it's about her and her family, right?
Yes.
Where, like
she definitely develops more.
And like she doesn't have to have powers.
The abuela's the one that kind of comes to terms and says, "Hey, exactly."
Exactly.
No, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad I liked it. Where would you put it at?
I would put it high B. Or I would put it high B.
Yeah, I'm fine with
that. Where in high B? I don't know.
Above Peter Pan, probably.
I would put above Peter Pan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I don't want to go too much about Bruno because.
I'm not saying anything about Bruno.
I can take my headphones out.
But John Leguizamo is very good.
Yes,
John Leguizamo
I love it.
Was so good as Bruno. That's all I'll say.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
Man, Bruno was like a hot shot with Luca this year and Silencio Bruno.
Yeah, exactly. That's my second review for it.
What's their beef with Bruno?
Yeah.
All right. Well, wow, we did it.
Yeah.
So much shorter than I thought it was going to be.
It's shorter than really second MCU with more.
Yeah, geez, the MCU one. I mean, granted, there are more people, but there's also less than half the movies.
Yeah.
Also, I think you guys spend more time talking about each movie. Like we tried to go quickly with each of them, and I feel like the movies that we did like more, we spent a little more time on, and the ones we didn't really care about, we were like next.
Yeah, and then the modern one, I think this like the more recent ones we spent more time on as well.
Yeah,
probably because we've seen them more recently
and more amount of times, of course. So yeah. No, I'm More, I'm okay with the list. Honestly, all that matters is that the S tier is literally perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then the
this
one
is
movie
pretty good
that
list.
isn't on the S tier that I would want on the S tier is literally at the top of A tier. So like I can't complain.
That's good.
I'm not sure. I
Actually,
guess
no,
for the audio
two movies are on the S tier.
listeners, I'll go in.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Wait, what
Yeah,
are we
yeah,
doing?
Sophie, can you
What's
do
going
it?
on?
If my voice is
All right. Am I going from last to first?
yeah.
Oh,
Last to
geez,
first.
you're reading off
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
We're not
All
going to
right,
go with
so
our individual lists, but we'll just talk
this
about
is for the
collective.
audio listeners. We have at the bottom of the F tier, we have Make My Music. Following that, Saludos Amigos. Then Home on the Range, then Melody Time, The Three Caballeros, Fun and Fancy Free, and Dinosaur at the top of F tier. Moving on to D tier. At the bottom of the D tier, we have Chicken Little, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, then The Black Cauldron, Sleeping Beauty, The Sword in the Stone, Frozen 2, and then Frozen topping off at the top at D tier. Did we want to like shift stuff around before I left stuff out, or we're
I don't
good
care
with
enough
this?
at this point.
I don't think we need to. I don't know. I feel
All
fine
right.
with this. Yeah.
All right, let me continue. C tier. I think this is the most populated tier. At the bottom of the C tier, we have Bolt, and then we have Rescuers, Bambi, Dumbo, 101 Dalmatians, Pinocchio, The Aristocats, Fantasia 2000, The Great Mouse Detective, Treasure Planet, Lady and the Tramp, Fox and the Hound, Pocahontas. Is that just Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the 2011.
That's just the 2011 Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
2011 Winnie the Pooh, Jungle Book, and on the top of the C tier, we have Raya and the Last Dragon, although I wish it wasn't there. The B tier, on the bottom, we have Wreck-It Ralph. Is that
No,
right?
that's Ralph Breaks the Internet.
We have Ralph Breaks the Internet. My bad. We have Oliver and Company, Robin Hood, Alice in Wonderland, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Brother Bear, Atlantis and the Lost Empire, Cinderella, Meet the Robinsons, Winnie the Pooh, The Rescuers Down Under, Peter Pan, and Encanto. Matthew, I know we usually lift off like numbers, but there's too many, so I'm just gonna continue listing off.
Yeah.
Encanto and Peter Pan are the top two in the B tier, so that's cool. All right, moving on to the A tier. On the bottom of the A tier, we have Fantasia, we have Wreck-It Ralph, Hercules, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Tarzan, Moana, Big Hero 6, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and The Princess and the Frog at the top of the A tier. And then, drum roll, for the S tier, we have Lion King at the bottom of the S tier, following up with Zootopia, The Emperor's New Groove at number 5, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Beauty and the Beast at number 4, Lilo and Stitch number 3, Mulan number 2, and Tangled at number 1. Look at that. That is 60 Disney animated films
So many
ranked
movies.
on a tier list, and it took us less than 3 hours and 15 minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
We did really good.
Yeah. We did good on time.
I would like to thank Cole for sticking around and basically listening and watching this entire time and providing comments.
Even if
Shout
I
out to
didn't
Cole.
agree with the opinions, it
Shout out to
provides
Cole.
something to talk about.
All right. Just
What a great afternoon.
Final counter, Orange Cat counter at 2.
Didn't we have 3? Because Sarah pulled
Well,
up a
yeah,
picture of the cat.
there are 2 in the movies, but the
Two
one
in the
that
movies.
I
Two-
the
two-
movies.
two
Okay.
orange, yeah, Orange Cats in movies. So. Yeah. And then we're skipping the next 2 weeks because of finals and and then Christmas, and so we'll be back, I think, with Matthew Vaughn ranked with the Kingsman.
Oh,
no,
no,
Concert
next
Holiday
week.
movies.
Yeah,
Concert
next
Holiday
week's holiday.
movies is next week. Never mind, I forgot about that. And then, but because of finals, we're skipping the week after and Christmas week, and then we'll do Matthew Vaughn. So, yeah, stay tuned. We got fun rankings coming up. And Sophie, Sarah, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
That was a lot of fun.
This was awesome. Oh, Tigger is an orange cat. You call him? He's in
True. Tigers are technically
Yeah,
cats.
I don't think Sam is counting big cats in this.
Boo. That could double the orange cat counter.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Have you guys seen season 2 of Tiger?
Yeah, Raja.
Nice.
Raja's an orange cat too.
Yeah, 5.
It's 5. All right, guys. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for being
Yeah.
here. Shout out to Kate, who unfortunately was not able to make it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we missed you, but that's okay.
all right.
Frozen
Can you-
is
Frozen
in
got
its
lower
rightful
because
place.
of it.
all right. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.